Hi Internet! Welcome back to the stream. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's doing alright. Thank you all for hanging around, basically, since I skipped you yesterday and also wasn't online on Wednesday. It feels like it's been a bit. It's only been 3 days, but I feel like it's been a bit. Also, Sky, thank you for the sub. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. May I take your order? I think I'd like a good burger, which I find very entertaining considering that I literally just was eating a burger earlier today for dinner, so that's great. Hi, kitten. Wait, no, I was literally asleep for a couple of hours. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just resting. But yeah, there's a bunch of new cards and stuff. I actually haven't made any of them because I have been not looking too much at Runeterra. Not because of any particular reasons, just haven't done it yet. There's actually not a ton of new stuff as well. Mostly just cards that got changed. Also, my collection's like literally almost complete, so maybe I should just, you know what, I'm just gonna finish it out now. Excuse me for one moment as I make things. I've actually never, I didn't have a collection of salvage scraps, because I know that I've played it. I'm actually surprised I don't have a playset of them. This should be filling out my collection as well, which I think is a decent place to start. Can you build a Sharky deck with it? Sort of, kind of. Though there might be, I think there's just more dramatic things you can do with Soul Cleave. I have no idea what the state of the meta is right now, though I have been seeing some interesting stuff floating around Twitter. I saw this, what was it, Zed Karma list that I was like, so one of the things I was thinking of, was actually trying to build decks for the LoR Love Tournament on Sunday. Tatsigi, hello! Hey, welcome back. How's it going? I was thinking of trying to build some decks for that to actually see how I would build them, because obviously we came up with the conditions, but I didn't actually, like, build anything for them, so I think that will be an interesting challenge. And I was reminded of it because of Zed Karma being a thing. Which is kind of interesting. I'm actually gonna pull up the list that I saw, or the list, I guess I should say, that I got sent, because I was curious how it feels. Oh no, it wasn't Zed Karma. I forgot who it was. It's Zed Kale, which I was just like, I didn't. All right, that's a thing, I suppose. But you know what? Fuck it. I gotta play something new in a new season. So we'll just build that. You know what? We're gonna fucking make it, because I don't actually have any other ideas of where to start here. Could you build you a deck? Let me get this Zed thing out of my system though first, because I do actually want to build that, and I want to see what the meta is. I'm gonna actually do it a little bit on the opposite. I'm gonna do what I've seen around first, and then go on. I've almost said Bard Kale, which is just emblematic of what I wish I was doing. So maybe I should just build Bard Kale later. That seems probable. I should probably just do that at some point. Inspiring? Inspiring is weird. I mean, I guess it's technically better than the other give card that I'm thinking of. What's his name? What's his fucking name? The one that grants units to your in hand. What happens if I look for hand here? I think that should show me what I'm thinking of, right? Hand? What card am I? Oh, Greenglade Elder. The Greenglade Elder instead of Inspiring Mentor. You have to play 2 more mana for it though. And I guess the space is taken up by other things? So then this also has Solarian Sparring. Solaire. We're bringing Solaire to Runeterra. He's actually the next champion, Solaire. Okay, that's not actually it. And then sparring, and then other things, and then annoying units and stuff. This doesn't have counterspells? Does this have counterspells? This doesn't have fucking counterspells except for Memory's Cloak. Bull malarkey. We're putting in counterspells because I like counterspells. We're putting in so many of them. Keeper is a weird one, but I've actually seen this work in multiple contexts. Mostly the context of it did well. I think it was a winning condition in a random deck from a while back that I remember casting for the Mystic Shot tournament. It actually gave somebody a win, if I'm remembering correctly, which I'm pretty sure I am. Because ever since I saw that, I was like, wait, somebody actually made that card fucking work? What is this bullshit? And then this is it's just technically a Zolani top end anyway, which should be fun, just to have a bunch of duplication. And then this doesn't have Deny naturally in it, but I'm gonna shoehorn it in because I like it. Twin. This is a full list. Wait, am I missing cards? Cloak. What? Oh, I'm leaving out some things, I think. I must be leaving out some things from the, why do I keep saying cloac? It's like I'm looking for a cloaca, and I'm not looking for a cloaca. Fun facts. That's just not what we're about. Meta Zolani deck. I got a list sent to me, and I was curious about playing it, just as in general, curious about playing it. Yeah, we're definitely short on units. What am I missing? Oh, Longtail. Oh, and Lodestone. Longtail and Lodestone are in here, and I'm just completely forgetting about them. That was a wonder. And then, oh yeah, I've heard this is definitely that's Alawi's running around, right? There's a bunch of Alawi shit happening, which is, I mean, I remember Alawi the last time that she was kind of meta, and I'm not exactly sure I'm a fan of that. I was okay. I was absolutely okay with her not being meta at all. I was totally fine with that. If this deck doesn't naturally run a Mahira, I'm gonna put in a fucking Mahira. So let's do that. I don't know if I love Sparring Student personally, but I like the thought that I can buff things for sure. I might take out one or two of these and put in a Greenglade Elder because I just like the card. I just like that card more. Bard was the issue. Don't you dare say anything about Bard! They already touched Bard. They already dealt a little bit with Bard. But yeah, Bard was definitely an issue with that deck because it would just be like, hey, here's two chunky things, and here's the thing that makes the big tentacle chunk even scarier. So much fear running around. Anyway, this is new season. Why am I doing this? Always good questions to ask. My mouse is disconnected from the world. They forgot Bard was an LOR. They broke his leg so hard. They really fucking did. I would like my mouse to work so that I don't have to use my fucking goddamn trackpad on my laptop. Thank you! I would rather die than use the trackpad again. Cause it's bad. It's just unfortunate. Okay, anyway, we're back in Plat. Go us, Plat. Failed only to Plat, hooray. Let's go get Diamond tonight. That's not a promise. That is far from a fucking promise. But one can dream. One can dream. As you can tell, my brain is in a state. I don't know what state it is, but it's in a fucking state today. I really do need to do something with Soul Cleave. And you know what? Here's the thought. We play Meduli, we play Soul Cleave, we play Bard, and therefore I can deal with my Bard craving in a reasonable fashion. Okay, gonna get back to seasonal spots. I mean, I would like to climb. I like the last climb. What the fuck is this hand that I've been dealt? I don't know, but I have been dealt a hand for sure. Let's see how many edited cards will run it edited. Updated, revised, changed cards? What's your NAR mastery? 18,000. So you're like, okay. You're like, okay with that. Let's do this. That seems great. That seems like a couple of nice buffos. Look at the nice buffas. Do you like my nice boofa boofa? Okay, we got a Zalani and she's getting swole! Getting swole! Also, Jalil, yeah, didn't they also change the seasonals, or they're changing up competitive format now? I know that the Daily Rumble is now a thing, which I haven't done or tried yet, but that'd be interesting. Was that orange juice? It is a little frothy, but yes, it's orange juice. It is. It's like it has like the froth at the top, like a beer. Only it's not a beer because I really cannot handle beer. I'm not kidding. I went to a bar with some coworkers the other day, and I literally just couldn't. I couldn't handle the beer. I've got a headache and felt sick after. Aquaman is now Batman. He is vengeance. I mean, who doesn't want to get to become vengeance? When I wake up in the morning, I think to myself, man, I'd really like to become vengeful today. And then all I have to do is get on the road with some other California drivers, and man, do I feel vengeful in my soul. I'm going to, fuck. So I'm gonna fuck. We're not gonna fuck. We're gonna Harazi and then a buff and then a thing. I'm doing things. This is probably not my playstyle, to be honest. I should probably just relax and try to do something that's more my speed, which is to say I should probably just try and play some Bard for a long time, and then that will be fantastic and wonderful. Everything's buff and attacking. Everything's buff and attacking. Let's go team! Go team! I am a knight, I am the fish, I am a Aqua Batman. Truly a magnificent saga right there. They fixed trading posts and got a mount. Oh, mounts! Good. Good. Excellent. I know what a mount is, and I know that they are fucking pretty as fuck. And that they are exciting to collect. Stop hitting my things! I like my things where they are, on my board, away from you. Ah! Screaming. That's the deny. Well, maybe I am now perhaps overdrawing the counter spells. That's fine. Everything is fine. I'm gonna summon a fucking brigand because things and such and sundries, and then I can Keeper of Masks, and then I will definitely top deck a Kale next turn. Though of course the Kale goes instead of the Keeper of the Masks and yada 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 and so on and so forth. Also, David Nuyes, hello! Welcome back! What's going on? Bye, Salami. Goodbye? When did Salami come into this? I top decked a KO like a boss. They got a portal like an asshole. And meanwhile, I'm just gonna summon my shit, and I have a counter spell. I have 2 counter spells, actually, if they try to target my Kale. So let's use the Memory's Cloak one if they try to shoot her down. And then we can just go to town. We can go to fucking town. And then I'll top deck another Zalani, and they won't discard my fucking Zalani. Also, I could maybe see a Zed someday soon, but we'll leave him to the shadows and pretend that he's not real. That's what we're gonna feckin' do. And then everything gets buffed and swole, and then we go for face. And then we do go for the phase. That's a Mage Seeker Investigator. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, my stuff is buff. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about me board? I like me board. It's a good board. It's a board that lives. Poopy Pants. Hey, you as well. Welcome back. What's going on? I would like to potentially stop the 4-1 from dying. I don't know if that's particularly useful, to be fair, because I'm losing my whole board anyway. But we soon have just regular... We soon have Harazi, which, like, I'll just take Harazi, to be fair, to literally on our next attack, potentially. Hopefully we can just do that. I don't think they can kill her from here, so I might just slap this on. Because, yeah, they have fucking Vandal. I can't obviously counter a mini-morph, which is unfortunate, but we can at least get the level triggered. Yeah. How are people doing? Okay, also, do you want a funny fucking story? So my funny story is that I'm a fucking socially unaware moron. So when we were talking, or when we were thinking about the planning for the Poro Cup, I was like, okay, the 19th is the big female LoR tournament, so we can't do that. And then I was like, well, we also want to do it in the month of February, so we should probably do it soon. And also, the 12th is the closest to Valentine's Day, which we thought was a good, like, holiday target. I'm an American, obviously, and I completely fucking forgot that the Super Bowl is on Sunday. That Sunday specifically. We are conflicting with the Super Bowl. And you know what? Get fucked, Super Bowl. I'm running the LoR Love Tourney, and I will do it anyway. I hope none of you wanted to watch Super Bowl and also play cards, because that's what's happening. Berserk, good evening, hello. Also, let's take this video request, Sky. Thank you for that. I like it. I like it. HBO didn't even try to mess with the Super Bowl. First of all, a chunk of wood. Great username. Hello and welcome into the chat and to the stream. Second of all, I have balls bigger than HBO. Let's run with that description, and not that I'm just fucking stupid, because I'm also fucking stupid. But we cannot phrase it that way. We can be nice about it, you know? We can be so nice about it. My Kale is the biggest dickus for sure, and I am going to fucking Divine Judgment that motherfucker in a hot minute. Let's just do this though, and then swing for face. I think I have 2 counter spells and a Divine motherfucking Judgment, so come on, Kale, let's do your thing. And they definitely don't have many more for stuns. That's not in the game. It's not in the game. If you tell me it's in the game, banned automatically. It's not real. They're not real. You're watching, you bet on it. Very fucking fair. If there's money on the line, I understand. Cowboys choked in typical fashion. Cowboys in Super Bowl. That's like telling Elton not to say biggest tickets. It's impossible. I mean, you are accurately reading the situation, but what also, huh? Fake rugby! Fake rugby! How dare you! Our glorious American sport gives hundreds of people concussions and also injures them for the rest of their life. What could you ever have against football? There's nothing wrong with football. That's a fucking goddamn fucking wallop. I disagree. I vehemently disagree. GG. GG, I want that -16. Give it to me. Give me that -16. Fuck yeah. Get fucked, Shellfolk Nora. I don't know what that was. They're trying something though, and I gotta hand it to them. Oh my god, we're back in the saddle of Runeterra. Even as a non-football fan, you would never bet on Cowboys for even getting into the Super Bowl? I still don't know who these people are. Have you heard what happened to a rugby player over there? No, I haven't actually. Also, first win of the day. Let's fucking go. First game of the new season. Let's fucking go. We're in it, guys. Okay, I'm now gonna go build that bar deck that I wanted to build. We had fun with something that someone else made that seems like relatively decent, but now I want fucking Maduli. I want Maduli, and I really, really, really want Soul Cleave. Here we go, people. Let's do it. You made Diamond with Nora Brahm. That's kind of amazing. She got paralyzed from the waist down. That is deeply unfortunate. Oh my god. Ouch. What am I doing? Bard. I guess we should. Ooh, but I can't do the Bard if I do the Soul Cleave. Okay, it's fine. We'll not do Bard. We'll do Chimes the other way. It's badly and slowly. Ew, I hate that so much. I hate that so much. Oh, I hate that so much. Ooh, I hate that so much. I wasn't thinking with Runeterra Regents, obviously. What do I want to do? Fuck it. I might just build Bard Kale then, because you know what? Fine. This is fine. Then Boop, and then Kale, and then Big Shiny, and then we're good. And then I have a valid deck. This is fantastic. Play a Soul Cleave Scion deck. Oh, Soul Cleave Scion. Oh, also, I just realized that one thing that I might be fucking up, which I shouldn't be fucking up, is I should open deck submissions. Haha! Thank you for not doing anything. I've just remembered because people were asking me to build stuff. If you want to send me stuff, submissions are now open. I'm just stupid and forgot to actually put those as open. Opponent 3 times her size, literally borderline snapped her spine in half. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I mean, you can also get that experience going to TwitchCon of breaking your spine, apparently. I didn't go to TwitchCon, so I probably shouldn't be shitting on it that hard, but I found that so alarming. Just so fucking alarming. You keep seeing Anivias and Soul Cleave boars. Oh, interesting. Oh, right, the ramp boars, also nowhere to be found. Thank you for the deck code. We've got our first submission because I was a dum-dum and forgot to enable those again. So we're putting that in after Sky's video, which actually, okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna finish building this. We're gonna go watch a video. We're gonna go catch up on our submissions. And then I'm also, yes, Kitten, I will build the Sharky deck. I will build a Sharky deck for you, with many sharks in it. Why do you break someone's spine on purpose? Because you really fucking hate them, apparently, and you want them to suffer bodily harm until they die. I just, wow. I could do, I can't put in more champions. I want to put in more champions, but I won't do that. I really want to, though, but I won't. I'll be okay with this. So Solari, I mean, is just kind of a good unit if we want to put in some buffs. So I don't hate that. 1 or 2 Celestial Blessings, a couple of Esmuses. Let's put all of the things in there, actually. Pale Cascade is a go. 1 or 2 Mountain Goats is probably a go. We'd like the Darkened Lodestone for sure. Those are probably less valuable. 1 or 2 Hushes seems like not horrendous. Wandering Shepherd is okay, I think. Gives us some good stuff. I'm gonna put in a Bastion or 2 just because I personally like the card. I know that it's kind of lame. Oh, but we do have access to Expanse's protection, so scratch everything that I literally just said. Everything that I just said is wrong. Something to do with club rivalry? Jesus Christ. Sometimes it just has to be done? To be fair, if you gotta play against a Leeds player, you try to break them too. They'll break each other's spine if they have a choice. If they have a choice. Well, let's just not give them a choice. Let's just go into the scenario being like, nobody breaks anybody's spine. It's a good day in the neighborhood, obviously, where nobody's going to have their spines broken. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Okay. I need 5 more cards. I just need 5 whole cards. I mean, I could run a Zolani. I mean, it's kind of funny to run a Zolani, so I think I'm actually gonna do that. We're gonna run out 1 or 2 Zolanis. Let's increase the Sunburst. Do we have enough units in general? We might have enough units. Am I missing any good empowered stuff? Because I don't actually remember all of them very well. And I'm not running with the weird wyvern thing. The weird wyvern thing can live with its family wherever it does and not look at me because it freaks me out. You're pretty annoyed at a friend right now. I think an eye for an eye applies here. He paralyzes her. He should get paralyzed. I mean, not unfair, I actually think. I feel like over time I'm definitely becoming more and more just, yeah, if you fuck somebody up, you deserve to get fucked up back. Like, you've done the bad thing, and therefore you should suffer. Okay, what else am I fucking doing? Oh, goddamn. I need a buff. I could run a Twilight Protector. That's actually not the worst thing I've ever fucking heard, because then we can just fucking buff it all the time. And buff my deck all of the time. Because why not? With that bard scale bullshit. Also Berserk, thank you for the deck code. I'm eating it whole. I'm consuming it in one piece. Okay, so then we're gonna do one of games of this. I will only do 1 game, because yeah, my homebrews are usually not as interesting necessarily. And then we'll go do the video and the viewer stuff. That's the plan. All right, can we knock out 2 whole victories in a row? I hope so. I hope so. It's only 16 to diamond. Only 16 to diamond. Easy peasy. It's so chill down here, though. I don't feel the pressure of, oh my god, seasonals. The looming, oh my god, seasonals is not happening, so it's fine. It's darkness, my mortal enemy. Kanoa, did you know that you are piloting my mortal enemy right now? Because you fucking are and you suck. I hate that. Oh, it's the sleeve. It's the seasonal sleeve, though. Hi! Oh, man, I should be wearing mine. I'm not. I feel underdressed now. I don't know why the deck keeps winning. When it keeps winning, you have an unreasonable win rate. That's the best type of fucking win rate. An unreasonably high one where you're just like, I'm killing it right now. I'm absolutely killing it. You've quietest my 2-1 when I have an Esmus incoming? I have questions for you, but I will ask none of them. I will just accept that my 2-1 ate some shit, and that's okay. It is genuinely fine. Have I almost called it the Burbo, and it's not quite a Burbo. It's not really Burbo. I want to say it's Burbo, but it's not. Buff the same one. You didn't buff the same one, but that's okay. We're just gonna go, motherfucker. That's a 5-5 if you decide to not block it, which you will. You will fucking block it. You will absolutely 1000% block it because you don't have a fucking choice here unless you want to take this giant owl to the skull. They chose the skull owl. Exciting. They also chose to kill Esmus. Less exciting. But that means that they might not have stuff for Mahura in the future, especially if I can keep getting my Esmuses to do stuff. Found the article. Her opponent looks like an ass. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I'm gonna do Esmusi, and then we're gonna do a Twilight Protector, and then we're gonna have a good time. It's called having a good time. Yup, and was not penalized. And was not penalized. What the fuck? Okay, unfortunate. So everything is doing stuff and things, and that's a 4-4 Mahira. That's a fucking 4-4 Mahira. I'm in love with it. Okay, anyway, besides being in absolute love with it, I'm going to attack them for a lot of damage. That seems about right. Yep, yep, okay. What's that darkness at? 3. So if I cast Mahira right the fuck now and they don't drain her, I might actually be able to. Oh, and they're going for the fucking thingy and not my Mahira. So I'm about to cast Mahira. We're about to slam this angel being thing and hope to God that it works. Alrighty, you don't have any resources now. Thank you. Okay. All right. Look at that 5-5 elusive motherfucker. Here's the bird. I love a bird. I love me some birding. It's the bird channel now. And then they're casting a vengeance. And I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna say a big fat no. And Twilight Protector shut up for a second to also support us in our efforts. And then we're gonna cast a Wandering Shepherd on the big fat elusive thing. And we're gonna give it Scout. We're gonna give it Scout. We gave it Scout, and now it has Scout. It doesn't need Scout, but it has Scout anyway. I should probably just hit them in the face. Do I scout it out? let's scout it out, because they're gonna have. It doesn't really. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna scout. We're just gonna scout my 7 giant fucking 7/6. That's a vengeance. Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay, alright, okay. And then you have 3 mana, so you probably can't deal with my bullshit here, so we're gonna cast a bird, and then we're gonna swing again. Oh, they have a Solari Sentinel. That's unfortunate. That is deeply bad, but I can also... Oh, I can Meduli and bird! I can Birduli! Yes! Things! Die, motherfucker! I really hate darkness. I really hate darkness to the depths of my fucking soul, and we have trounced them fully! Exciting! Alright, eat shit, darkness. You're bad. I'm beating you with a mean Kale deck. You're bad. You're so bad. Okay, moving on. Never have to look at darkness again, hopefully. Anyway, let's move on with our submissions. So for now, we have Sky here, so let's take a look. Excuse me. Brazilian movie about 2 agents from opposing kingdoms going on a quest to save their worlds from humans. Interesting. Okay, let's shut up the audio, because this sounds like something that we will not want to hear the Runeterra audio over. Let's take a look. Yes, I don't care, Google. Thank you. How's the volume on this? A little loud, probably. I'm gonna turn it down slightly. There we go. Let's make this big. Oh, the music is so fun, actually.
agente secreto do Reino do Sol. Eu sou Bruno, agente secreto do Reino da Lua. É Lobo! Lobo!
This is adorable.
Você está em perigo. Precisamos dos Perlings. Nós? Não tem nós. A Rainha da Lua me contou que a união dos Perlings é capaz de criar a maior energia de todas. E só a força deles pode deter os gigantes. Só os Perlings podem salvar o bosque.
Vem logo. No Reino do Sol, a gente pode ter tudo.
It's so appealing looking.
Ninguém engana
It's
o urso
so
do
fun
Reino da
looking.
Lua. Você precisa contar onde estão os Perlings.
Good night, kitten. Thank you for hopping in the stream.
Fruto sagrado.
Just like jamming out to the song, whatever it is.
São amigos?
Amazing. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you for setting that in. You think I think Americans need to realize Disney Pixar isn't the only country with good animated features anymore? Oh, I wouldn't even. Pixar's the one that's made it's become famous within the country. I have no idea what else is out there, but that's just a failing on my part. Disney has become so all-consuming that that's all we know. So why are you updating right now? I don't need you to update right now, okay? Stop updating. I'm using my stuff, okay? Anyway, if my camera craps out in a hot minute, it's because Razer decided to push an update right now. Anyway, let's import a deck here. We've got Nowhere to Be Found, and then we've got Berserk. Kitten has gone to sleep. Maybe I'll do the Sharkies the next time. But for now, viewer, Nowhere, Scion, Shadow Isles. If this is the super meme, I'll be a fan. Just go away, Razer. And we're looking at, is this what I think it is? In all caps. I'm gonna change the loadout. Sadati, hello! Welcome back. Is there a champion that you secretly love to design up, but you would never play them because you hate the gameplay? Ooh, that's a good question. Before I change my loadout, I'm actually gonna think about that question real quick. That I secretly love to design up, but would never play because of how they actually perform. Ooh, that's a tough one. I would say, Oh, actually, side note while I think about this, how did Lucian work out? Was I right about Lucian not being played at all and being fucking terrible? Or are people making Lucian work? Because I actually have no fucking idea. I haven't seen anything very loudly for her against him yet, so I think it's either a neutral change. My assumption is that it's a neutral change, or they made him worse, but I'm not actually sure about that. But to the gameplay versus I actually enjoy how they do thing, I mean, I think Malphite is kind of close. I know some people have been able to make Malphite work, but I personally just think he's so slow and big. I think there's a lot of expensive top-endier champions like Malphite, like Galio, that I wish that I could play more. But I would never actually try and play them too much because they're bad and slow, and there's so much mana and so little resources for them. Oh, Ornn! Ornn is amazing, but Ornn doesn't work. I mean, he's a little improved, but Ornn is just kind of, it's 7 mana for a 5/5, and I know you're supposed to have equipment by then, but turn 7 for Ornn just feels bad in the face of a lot of other things, honestly. But anyway, I was looking at a deck code here, and we've got Scion. Let's do the Magma Chamber stuff. I haven't done the Magma Chamber in a little bit. And we'll get the Fiery fucking Poro. Because someone else had it, I'm gonna do the Seasonal Competitor card back. Because, you know, down in Plat, it's obviously important to flex as we just lose to some random bullshit. People are playing Hecarim Illusion and Opulent Foyer. Shit is terrifying. Oh, so Opulent Foyer works. Okay. I still don't like the change, but if I see a Hecarim Lucian deck, I will admit defeat. Because I guess if you did run it with something like Dawn Speakers, that could also be kind of exciting. Or at least more interesting. Okay. Fading Memories, Ravenous Flock, Shadows, Tellstones, Warden's Prey, Disintegrate, Glimpse Beyond, Hate Spike, Minion, Vile Feast, Sentry, yep, they're the Soul Cleaves, Undying, Catalog of Regrets, Crumble, Spirit, Atrocity, Spirit Leech, Scion, and Ruination. So yeah, we are literally just focused on getting Soul Cleave out on the big Scion here. So let's see if we can't actually pull that out. Here we go. Here we go. I'm prepared. I'm ready. Put me in. Put me in! Okay, here's an Alawi deck. I suspect we'll lose. I suspect we shall lose to this, unfortunately. Faceless Angel, hello and welcome in! What's going on? Every Lucian Hecarim deck, of course, plays Cataclysm, one of the best combos in the game. Oh. Cataclysm on like a scout unit or something like that? Rallies. They never went away. Rallies never went away. I could just wait here. Honestly, because they're not doing a ton over there. How has the climb been? Cataclysm on Hecarim? Oh, that makes more sense. I started climbing today, actually, so I have, honestly, not much clue. Not much clue how it's going. But I've won. I have currently played 2 games, and I'm fucking undefeated, obviously. Alawi usually kicks your ass. I'm expecting to get my ass handed to me entirely here, honestly. Like, I don't think this is going to go super well. Sadly, I don't think it's going to super well. Because we're also just trying to do memes with Scion. And I need him to be leveled by the time that we do see the Scion Soul Cleaves shenanigans happening. That's a Mentor of the Stones. It's a blocker. It's not quite the blocker I was looking for, but it is a blocker. Okay, here we go with the Mentor. Don't have a Drain anymore. We don't have Glimpse Beyond. Yep, there's the fucking... excuse me. Alawi. So if I just die, pretty much. Because, I mean, I can put the 1/1 in front of something. I don't need to worry about the buff so much because we have something to drain and shit. That's gonna be able to spawn them before I can drain it, unfortunately, which I would prefer to be able to do now. Need to Soul Cleave the Undying to level the Scion. Oh, I thought I was saving it for Scion because I had things like Spirit Leech in hand to use. How big is that getting? That's +2, right? So it becomes a 5/5. Doesn't have Overwhelm at least, right? Because it's still just kind of chilling. Bard is there, which sucks because hooray Bard. You give me gems. We have draw. With Spirit, excuse me, Spirit Leech. So yeah, there goes Alawi. Here we are. My throat is already dying. Fantastic. Do I have space? If we drop a card here, we do have space still. We will barely have space, but we'll still have space technically. There's Minion, there's Flock. Flock, unfortunately, can't really do very much. We're at 9, right? Yeah, 9. That comes back. Here's 10. Ooh, I do potentially have a way of getting rid of Alawi here, which I think we shall just do. I know that I'm supposed to be killing that for Scion now, but I think we just kind of have to get rid of her. Unfortunately. I guess there's technically a kill and revive play, but let's just murder that. Let's just murder that. Faceless Angel, thank you for the follow. I hope you're enjoying your time hanging out here. Appreciate the stream support. Okay, that's another Alawi, because of course it's another fucking Alawi, because why wouldn't it be another fucking goddamn Alawi? Another hand of God, okay. Too many hands of God. God, you got too many hands. Have fewer of them, please. I really could use less hand happening to my stuff. In fact, still no overwhelm, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. I don't actually have any way to block lethal damage from occurring to my face hole. I could technically draw stuff, but that doesn't matter. So we are just kind of lethal out of existence here. A larger Alawi. Fortunately, Alawi triggers before Hand of God. Fortunately! I think it's just unfortunate in general that triggers are happening. Oh, I forgot to I didn't Shenimo back at them. I need to Shenimo faster. I missed it, damn it! I think it's okay so far. Because we don't have discard. The thing we don't have is discard. Oh, there's one card that I might actually put in instead of Spirit Leech. Chronicler is kind of nice because then we also get the revive back. I like the idea of Soul Cleave catalog, but I might drop a landmark and then put in a couple more of these instead. Just because I feel like that's gonna be useful. If we have Spirit Leeches as well, we might be able to afford to drop a vial and then just go wide. The problem is that, yeah, the Undyings, we have an okay engine for them, but we need to hit that engine on pretty much good top decks. Alawi is a beast right now. She does kind of seem that way. I only lose, oh my god, I only lose such a small amount of LP down here. Ah, it's so nice. It's so nice. I can have an absolutely garbage win rate and still make progress. That's Nora Viego. I don't know what that sound was. I have confusion and also I'm upset. I don't want to face either of those champs right now. That's not what I'm here to do. I don't want it. I don't want it. I've made a note that I don't want it. Hi Sion, thanks for happening. Thank you just in general for happening right now. I mean, if I could get Ruination on a Hydravine and a Viego, that would be lovely. Or just on a field of really expensive portals. Because really expensive portals seems like a thing that could happen pretty fucking soon. We do potentially just have Undying with the Soul Cleave though, which is gonna be a whole lot of fucking Undyings for them to have to think about. So let's just go. Let's just fucking do it. Let's get this shit out of the way. Look at all those 2/2s, it's amazing. Don't stop me, please. Do not double drain this, please. Do not do anything to my Undying. That is a return. Okay, so at least I still have it. It's a counter spell. I can do it again later. And by golly, I'm going to be doing it in a hot minute because fuck you. Absolutely fuck you. There's a sentry. I could also just go with this and then Soul Cleave it again later so that we kind of have an unstoppable. We are starting the Undying turn with a 3/3 right now. Generates another one. We can just go with that. We can hold this as a blocker. I actually don't hate the idea of having a blocker to the next turn, so I might do this now. Because they'll also hypothetically want to be able to summon stuff on their turn. So they have to play around this because they know we have it. And I'm curious how much they're actually going to do that. You're discarding a Scion! Or Ruination, actually, but it's unfortunate, actually. I was like, it's gonna discard Scion. And then I just forgot I had Ruination in hand. So of course I went for that. Let's pass, and then I will try it and Soul Cleave again, motherfucker! Oh, I have 2 of them now. That's beautiful. I'm gonna just do a Shindig. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the one that's already kind of fat. We're just taking damage, unfortunately. They might have another signpost, but it's early enough that I think I can eat the damage. And they don't have any portals, and doesn't look like they have a Nora either. So it's up to them if they want the second counter spell here, or if they just want to let me do it, because they could also just let me do it and face a very large board next turn. They are going for the counter, I think. It looks like it is potentially a counter spell, but we're making them think, and that's good. That's good. This is a funny card. It is a very funny card. That is the new hate spike, so I don't get the duplication, and they do get a thing. Joke's on them, I'm just gonna kill the other one anyway, and also Undying still dies. The problem is they're not countering the fact that it is going away real fast. There's a Fading Memories. Okay, so I get a thing. They get a elusive husk, which is annoying, for sure. But also now my 3/3 lives through all of that shit. And I'm definitely not gonna give them a goddamn portal. So here we go. I don't know. Did they think that through? Or are they trying to try and quiet us or something? What's happening? What is going on? I don't have Scion yet, but that's okay. There's some big undyings. Fantastic. We love that. We love to see that, in fact. I'm just gonna go. We're gonna go with our boys. And our boys are gonna have some fun. I can also crumble if they should cast anything dangerous like a Viego. Alyssa, Viego is not fucking happening. I am so sorry. I am not actually sorry at all. I am quite excited, in fact, to murder Viego in cold blood. Who needs Viego? You don't. Nobody needs Viego. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Please give me that champion. Thank you for 4 mana on the price of a Skelly Boy. And then we're gonna cast a minion for funsies. What's you're at? I almost called him Bard. I'm just calling everything Bard tonight. It doesn't matter if I'm thinking about actual Bard or something else. I will just call it all Bard fundamentally. Not exactly what's supposed to happen. They got another one. Oh, shittle sticks. I don't actually care again. Oh, but I do have a fearsome blocker if they don't kill that. I can stun it though. Should they try some stuff, or I could just kill one. I can kill one and then soul cleave the other one, but I need actual room to do that, which is kind of annoying. I can kill the minion though. Maybe we kill minion. We have 2 fearsome blockers. I could also just cast the stun, but I really want to soul cleave, honestly. So let's just do this. That might be wrong. I might be ordering this wrong. I've top decked Ruination and another Scion, which is fantastic. I could also save this for Scion, technically, which should be very funny. To be honest with you, that would be very haha funny business. How much do I want the haha funny business? Now I think we can trigger the stun for sure, because we've only killed 1. And then I will have Soul Cleave for Scion potentially. The problem is I do want to get him leveled like ASAP. That's but if I go for the Soul Cleave, we can potentially level him, which is just feels worth. And we have a blocker for Viego, so we go down to 13, which is currently above his... That's currently above his atrocity range. So I am gonna go with this, I think. I'm actually gonna go with that and then try to Scion my way to victory. Because they're at 12. They are at 12, so they do have to think about that. And their life decisions and such like and things. If it's just that, I mean, we could also prevent them from summoning a mist right now and just kind of chill. Okay, they are going with the Viegers, which means we can block there and take the 3. So that's fine. We're getting HP down. We have Overwhelm. Hypothetically, those go away, and then they resummon themselves, and here is a level, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. Holy shit. Oh, we top decked the Soul Cleave again! And I have so many Scions. Holy fuck. It's Scion, 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 Scion. But let's cast the Scion. And then let's go fucking face. Ooh, I want to Soul Cleave him. I want to Soul Cleave him so bad. Can I Soul Cleave, please? Pretty please. Just a little bit of a cleave in the face. Please. You don't have Ruination, so you kind of have to deal with this damage and attack, and everything kills Viego right now. Unless they have a way of getting a mist, of course. So it becomes an 8-4. An 8-4 would be just annoying as balls. Atrocity. Oh, what are you doing, sir? I mean, I guess that's understandable. I mean, yeah, that's kind of understandable. You still gotta kill your whole board, though. I am confused by that, but I'll take it, I think. Yeah, I mean, we'll deal with that. I mean, I have more is the thing. They don't know that I have more, but I for sure have more. And also, they're almost dead, which is just brilliant. And they need to block that way because they need to put the healthiest thing in front, I think. Okay, so they're killing that, which is still a dead fucking Viego, so we're fine. I love it. I love it when their HP is low. This is fantastic. The dying is working as intended. That's fucking Paparo. The Great. I don't see any other Yordles though, and the Sump Treasure is not a Yordle. Fun facts. Fun facts in case you did not know. Sump Treasure ain't a fucking Yordle. True facts. Only true facts on the stream. There's a flock. I love it. I don't need it, but thank you. I could ruination and kill all of my little undyings. That would be so funny. That's an aloof. You're gonna see that you're discarding a scion and you're gonna, oh, right, you keep casting, oh, you keep getting ruination, and that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna just cast another scion. We should be pretty fucking safe with that, because they can't do anything else. They know I have a minion. They have a Nora. Do I care about Nora? It's elusive. It's only elusive damage, so I don't think so. Not all. I really don't think so at all. I could also just hate spike it out of existence. Why am I dying so much today? But I don't even need to do that. I will though, just to get a bigger, I think, it undie. Let's pick one of the small ones and then just pop it and then hit Nora with it. And if she somehow lives, we've got a fucking flock, though I don't think she's going to live. I don't think there's a way she lives, and at most we take, I think, 4 this turn, maybe extra damage if they cast another thing here. I could also Soul Cleave, haha, for the funnies, but I mean, I don't think I need to do that. Okay, so that's like, not worst case scenario, but it's certainly an annoying scenario. Oh, but if they're out of mana, I mean, they're not going to attack is the problem. We don't have room. We would get 1 copy. We would get 1 copy, but I also don't think we need to. We don't need to do that. They attack, I assume. I could also have cast fucking a minion or something. I don't really care, though, I think. Do that. Oh, I forgot how many Yordles they had, actually. That's actually very scary amount of Yordle. That's super scary amount of Yordle. I completely forgot that the Paparo is actually able to be buff both the Nora and the Yordle Traveler, but we have blockers. Or we don't have blockers, I just have fucking straight up removal here, which is good. They're not gonna have a mark or anything. Flock the Scion. Oh, thank you. Very good ideas. Excellent ideas. I forgot I could literally just do that. And then, yeah, we get the attack token. Perfect. Perfect. Also, Fading Black Rose, howdy to you as well. Welcome back. How's it going? Yeah, so we just have a rally. A nice, easy, peasy, schmeezy, peasy rally, and then they surrender. 1 HP turnaround. Ooh! That did come closer than I would have liked, though. I should have actually thought about Paparo, and I didn't. That was a mistake. That was just a mistake. But we got not quite the Soul Cleave Scion, but we got close enough that I think we can check that off the list right now. So that was pretty good. Let's move on to the next one. Nowhere, thank you for that deck. We've got Berserk here now with a submission. So let's see what that is. Oh, right. Braum Nora. Berserk! Bramora. I still have the Santa skin. And I think the Santa skin is okay. What do we want for background, though? I could go full Santa. I'm gonna go full Santa. Sometimes I rail against this loadout because I feel like it's a little too seasonal. But fuck it. Just fuck it. Basically Grappler's deck. Oh, did Grappler come out with an iteration of this? Fuck it, sure. Did they do a new roadmap with the patch? Did they do a new roadmap? I don't remember. I don't actually know. I know that they released a whole bunch of updates, but I'm still actually finishing going through them myself, because I know there's a bunch of stuff going on. I've looked at the Daily Rumble stuff, but beyond that and beyond checking out the modes just to see if there's anything new in labs, I've been honestly not playing a lot of Runeterra because I needed a break, and I took a break before tomorrow, the tournament. Also, Ipsilon, good morning. How's it going? Or good evening from me. Good morning to you, I suppose. Three Sisters, Everose and Sentry, Conchi Boy, Junk Construct, Nora, Pokestick, Tavern Keeper, Teamaker, Aloof Travelers, Bram, Puzzling Signpost, Turtle Captain, Gift of the Hearthblood, Harshwinds, Portapalooza, Spirits Unleashed, Mini-Morph, 2 Mini-Morphs, It That Stares, and 2 Buried in Ice. Oh, I love that there's 2 Mini-Morphs in here. I can give people seals, and I will be happy to give people some seals. And I, as Hot Santa, shall just go kick some ass. Are you ready to see Hot Santa kick ass? You were driving home and get a weirded in how to mess with your enemies and you don't know why. What is your idea, though? Because I feel like messing with enemies is just a great concept. This is Zed Hecarim, which is not the Lucian Hecarim that I have heard is now a thing a little bit. So that's interesting. I kinda wanna keep Spirits Unleashed, because it's a Spirits Unleashed. And then I top deck to healing a Braum, so... Yes? I'm gonna bank for Spirits and then just fucking rip that shit. Okay, they've got Hallowed. Hopefully they dump things and I don't take too much damage beforehand, because if we can get the Elusive, the unit that they play, and Hallowed, and other stuff... Oh, but that's a Soul Shepherd. I'm gonna just have to take the damage, unfortunately. Also, if you hear a loud vroom vroom noise in the background, some dude is... I'm assuming that it is some dude and not some lady. Some person is revving their engine constantly outside, and no, we do not like it. But yes, it is happening. I don't know why. Why do I have all 3 Brahms? The 3 of it continues. I will never not top deck 3 of the champion in the deck. Never. I will never. I tell you. Never shall I do this. Not do this. I'm gonna die, though, to Ephemerals in a second. We have a heal. I do have a heal. I also just have a chunky Braum to do things with in a second. They're thinking about this play a lot. Someone who sounds like someone who needs their spine broken. I like that this is the takeaway. Break their spines. The idea is you will drug your enemies and drop them off into the wilderness, and they give them a map with a circle saying you are here and a compass, and they'll have to traverse the terrain to get home. I mean, that sounds like torture, because you are alone and have to forage for yourself, which is just difficult sometimes. So I approve of this plan. I think my most nefarious I don't know if I should say this. I feel like my most nefarious idea for the murderings of other people is just, I want you to be poor in America for at least 5 to 10 years and see how it fucking feels. That's my master plan. Try to deal with economic uncertainty in a country that doesn't care about you. Go have fun, guys. There is no actual escape. There you go. There you fucking... I'm gonna try and kill your Zed, but you have a buff, so I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die anyway. But at least your Zed won't be leveling then. Yay. Yeah, that's a discipline of something awful. I love it. Great. Wonderful. I'm a fan. I'd like to cast something. Would like to cast something. I think I'm gonna make that thing a Braum. And then go for that little ephemeral that I can't really hit, generally speaking. We have a Take Heart. Which I don't actually remember having as its own, like, little Santa sleeve, but it does, and it's adorable. Okay, give me that, because I can't kill the 2/2 or the Zed. So they live in Sulkai, you drop them in the Australian outback, telling them it's Death Valley! Oh my god! It's actually Death Valley! I love that so much, not gonna lie. I love that a lot. I'm gonna cast a Braum, because I can cast a Braum, and I think I'm just gonna die next turn anyway. Please don't recall any of my things. I don't think he run recalls, really, but also please don't put him back, because I need him. He's important. That's a Shark Cherry. I'm so dead. I'm just literally so dead. I can go up to 15, and that will not be enough against that board, I'm pretty fucking sure. Australia, you monster. That has to be a long-lasting drug to fly somebody to Australia. Well, I guess if you keep administering it, I mean, they're kind of stuck, right? They're just kind of stuck there. They're leaving the 2/2, which is fine. It's not fine, but I'll pretend it's fine. And handy and McDandy, and everything is okay. And I'm not dead fully unless they have another Twin Disciplines in hand, but we know they already used one, and they don't, motherfucker! Motherfucker, they don't! Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's good. I hope I can discard a Hecarim real quick. I would love to discard a Hecarim. Cost, power, health? No, it is power, HP, and then cost, I believe. So, for instance, right now this is a 3/4 Nora and a 4/4 Junk Construct. Junk Construct would be listed as the strongest because it's 2 mana 4/4. Then it would be Nora as a 2 mana 3/4. And then if there was a 2 mana 3/3, it would be that. Also, Mythic, hello and welcome back. How's it going? How are the games going? I think they're going actually kind of all right at the moment. I'm about to die to ephemerals, but otherwise we're doing hot. That's the deny. Get fucked, deny. I'm gonna play an elusive and also kill that elusive, hopefully. I also need to deal with Soul Shepherd somehow, which may just be impossible. But we're gonna do our bestest. We're gonna do our absolute very bestest here. And by that, I mean we're just gonna cast a Nora and hope. Fuck this guy up! I'm trying. Thank you for your emotional support. I'm doing my best to try and fuck this guy up. Right now we have blockers. Right now I will also potentially start leveling the Braum in a minute, though we do need to take a lot more damage for that to happen. I think we just take the 2-1 and attack with the Nora and then leave the 3-4 as the blocker. I think that is the call. That's the Black Flame. Okie dokie. That's understandable. Have a nice day. We're gonna swing. Yeah, we're gonna swing with this. And again, leave that blocker just in case because I don't want to lose to a Ghastly Land next turn. I do not wish to go with the Ghastly Fan. Oh, but we do need another blocker because they have 2 sharks in the bank right now. They've got a 2 shark situation. Oh, I forgot about that because I'm stupid. We got a blocker anyway, so I'm just going to pretend that never was a concern. I'm not concerned. I have never been concerned. This is not a concern. I am so... we're just chill. We're chill as fuck. Hello! How are you? How is it going? I see that you have a large Paponi. And I wish you to not have any such thing as a large Paponi, and I'm going to cast a Junk Construct and fuck up your whole life. Thank you very much. Have a good day, sir. Here we go. Also, I need to catch up a little bit. No one can imagine you're a teacher. Now you remember why your mind went there too? Sky, you're going on a fucking adventure over there, and I have to say I support it. I hope it sounds like it's a fun adventure so far. Boom, 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 boom. If they kill my Nora, I have another fucking Nora, and also that's level Braum. Let's go. Where's the jammer music? Wait, music? Wait, are you talking about the Earth board? Wait, which music are you talking about? Because I usually just use the board music. The worst part about being poor in America is other poor people hate you the most. Yeah. Oh, it's kind of true. There's a lot of just like, I mean, it's the system of built into just like, you gotta be competitive with your neighbors and like, really competitive with your neighbors kind of thing. So I have the lovely scenario of I may just be able to cast hit the stairs and obliterate all of the stuff that you have in there called the 2-2 and the things and get rid of that, and also just take the 2-2 2-3 for myself, and I have 12 damage and also another Buried in Ice, and we've got a Harsh Winds, and there's another fucking goddamn Black Flame because fuck me, I guess. Can I lethal them? We can lethal them. I also just have lethal, and they realize that I have lethal. You students want glitter for the Valentine's Day art project? Oh, I like that the glitter spawned the whole fend for yourself of the forest idea. If some motherfucker is bold enough to bring glitter, this motherfucker has to die in the woods. Also, V-Day coming up? Indeed, yeah. Board music, but GG's. Yeah, I will change to a more exciting board music for this next one. Actually, do we have a next one? No, Berserk! We just got an easy win with that. He missed lethal when he didn't sing with the Shepherd. I actually had that thought, too, of they could have won with the Shepherd play, but they just straight up didn't. They just decided not to do that for some reason. I'm not sure why either. Berserk, I have 5 of your decks right now. You are really filling my inventory with joy. Okay, so the kitten has gone to sleep, so I might put a break on the Sharky deck. And for me personally, I mean, the Braum Nora is actually pretty fun. It's actually pretty fun. Or I could just go back doing the Braum Kale. I'm gonna go back to doing the Braum Kale. And then we're gonna have exciting music board. And then we're gonna have things. I have things. I own things, and then we're gonna show off a little bit, and then we're gonna just keep on going. Can I hit Plat 3? The illustrious Plat 3. Okay. All right. Let's go. Somebody messaged me saying that they had like a 90% win rate from Diamond to Masters at the end of the last season with Hallowed Gwen. And I'm actually wondering if anyone will dare run something like Hallowed Gwen in this meta. That's Jax Ornn! Oh my god, they're using the buff. They're using the buff Jax. It's buff Jax! Alright, buff Jax, I'm coming for you. You probably can kick the shit out of my stuff because I don't have a lot of great blockers a lot of the time. But let's go anyway. Speaking of Valentine's, have you seen the Cupid Hanzo skin for Overwatch? Oh, no, I haven't. I think I've said on this stream that I have a bit of a crush on Hanzo and I don't know why. So knowing that there's a skin now, I kind of want to see it. I don't know why my brain latched onto Hanzo, but it fucking did for sure. I'm just like, he's so hot. Why? Why do I think that? I couldn't fucking tell you. Oh, stop that. Jax. Oh no, the Jax is doing things. Okay, we're just gonna play that. And then we're gonna let the Jax hit me in the face. I mean, I could also block with a 2-2, but I think I'm just gonna get the weapon damage anyway, so we'll just take it for now. And then we're gonna cast a Weapon Master, I think? Can we get the Ornn chant music? Yeah, I don't see why not. You want me to play that in the background? Some Ornn chant music? I can do that. That's a lot of forging. I'm gonna first, things though. First things, I must do things, excuse me. Things first, and then music. I'm gonna make something a 3-3, I think. Just to swing with it. And then the 2-1s, I actually don't want to impact the Jax without threat of killing him. Let's try this. It's on Discord. Ornn chant music is Hammer Time by MC Hammer. We want chat to jam? Okay, fair enough. I hate that you did that. I really hate that you did that. I entirely despise that you hate that you did that. I'm gonna lose to Jax. I mean, hey, at least Jax is happening. Oh, wait. Hammer Time? Okay, I'm assuming that you're serious about that. Can't read sarcasm. Stop! Are you leveling? You're leveling. I hate everything. Oh my god. But there's an actual Ornn theme though, right? You actually had a real theme. That's still an attack token. I'm gonna improvise on that itself, I think. You're not serious about the chat music? Look, I have no idea anymore, okay? I have no idea. That's the weapon something. I'm just gonna refill mana, I guess? I could have gone with the quick attack for the buff next turn. Bard is almost leveled, and if we hit a chime, we'll get it. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit a chime, though. You're serious about Hanzo on Discord? Okay. Oh, I need to check the Discord. I'll bring up the Ornn theme, though. The fire below the mountain. Okay, and meanwhile, I'm getting shit on by a guy with a stick. With a lamppost, specifically. We're gonna turn this off for a minute. Oh, that's actually not off. That's just silencing it. I didn't mean to do that. We wanted this down, and we want the YouTube up. Be like, gee. Welcome back, by the way. Okay. Celestial blessing. I have been blessed by a Kale and also a leveled Bard. What am I doing here? I think I want the Kale here. Despite the fact that Bard would have given me board buffs potentially. Considering I need to stun the shit out of that and also get rid of something next turn. That's another fucking goddamn fish fight. So unfortunately, I just lose that exchange entirely. Imagine if he had a real weapon. That would just be Kayn or Aatrox. That would just be what Aatrox does, honestly. So that's a 6-4. They block with one of the 1-2s, I imagine. Considering those aren't really doing anything. Yeah, the 1-2s aren't really doing anything, so I think they can just kind of block with those with relative impunity. And then I can lodestone and still have to deal with the Jax happening. +2/+2, Jesus Christ. Berg is stop decking something. I don't want to know. I really don't want to know, so we're just going to do this real quick. Oh, right, because you already had the thing on it. I always forget what something is already equipped because I want to stack equipment even though you can't do that. Even though you really can't do that. That's the Expanse's protection, which is affordable. We like it when it's affordable. I could also just cast Cosmic Binding here, which I think is better. Though, man, this Bard is tempting. It's such a fat Bard. I think I'm actually going to go for it because it's so fat. Because right now I can very easily block the Jax and be okay. And we have Expanse's protection should they try and do stuff to it. Oh, it's a 7. Yeah, 7-6 still trades. 7-6 still trades positively for us. A Scythe isn't a real weapon, and Aatrox is a weapon? Okay, that's fair. That is pretty fair. Oh, they're gonna Frostbite it? Oh, they're doing that. Interesting. That sucks. That sucks. I expected them to go with a Frostbite, but to be fair, it would make sense that they don't actually have any reason to do that. Fine. At least it's a temporary buff, and we have another shot at drawing something interesting here, but that sucks. That sucks. I need this Jax to fucking calm down. I need him to calm down, and he won't. That's useless. Alright, wonderful. I'm gonna just buff this because I can. Yada, yada, yada. Pretty unfortunate. I need a Kale or something. Speaking of the Kale that's currently written on top of the fucking card for some reason. They need to fix that shit. I'm very curious. I'm very curious why the game does that sometimes. What is in the coding that is consistently fucking up the fact that you can occasionally just see champions in there? Because not gonna lie, it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny that it will just do that from time to time. If I swing here, we just kind of die into the Ornn. We might get something else out of it though, which is not horrible. We refill, or we don't refill because we're just buffing. So we get a 6-5 and a 5-4, both of which trade with Jax, both of which trade with the smaller units. If something hits the Ornn here, we obviously lose a unit, but I think with the Cosmic Binding, we might be able to get around it regardless. They also could just take this to the face because they know they have Overwhelm next turn. That's also very possible. They are going with that instead, which actually kind of works for me, honestly. Oh, but there's gonna duplicate because they get the Ornn. They get the ram. They get the ram. I forgot they get the ram. Because the Ornn is actually just fucking online now. I could equip on the 5-1, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We're dead at 9 HP, unfortunately. It's the strikes. It's the strikes that are doing it. They're not giving me a chance to silence before that occurs, unfortunately. Which does suck, for sure. Okay, so we can block something. We can take the Jax to the face. We know that we can take the Jax to the face. We need to silence the Ornn, and then we need to stun. Oh, we can just do this, actually. And then if I do that, and then silence Jax... Ooh, no, what am I doing? We would need to do... We just need to stun Big Diggus here. We need to block... Wait, what am I doing? If we silence and then stun. Oh, we need to silence one thing, block with a unit, chump block with a unit, and then stun the other thing. So if I go for... I want to try and kill Jax here. I don't actually think I can do that because I need to be able to... I don't actually have more than 10 HP. So we need to block here. We need to silence that, stun the 10-10. Or stun one of the 10-10s, basically. Silence that, and then deal 2 and stun. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, nope, whoops.
This way, come along.
I fucked it up.
I said fuck.
Wait, what am I doing? Deal 2 and... What am I missing here? Oh, I'm forgetting the quick attack over... Wait, what? Why do you still have... Oh, because of the weapon. I'm forgetting the weapon actually does the thing. Forgetting the weapon actually does the thing. And not... the unit. I'm forgetting about the unit. I'm forgetting about a tech fucking equip. Unless they gave him some lore, I was just too POP. Use a slam post instead of an actual weapon. Wish you could take Leona to the face. Leona is very fair. Gonna silence the ram. Yeah. I was just kind of annoyed by that. I don't want. I was just talking about how much I wouldn't play Ornn, because he's so fucking slow. I think I am just salty that I shat on the Ornn and then suddenly I'm facing an Ornn. I'm facing a very big Angy-Pangy Ornn. That's actually not horrible. I'll take that. We're up against Nocturne Callista. Let's do this. Also, Leomard, hello. Is it possible to sign up for the tournament? Fuck yeah, it is. Also, yeah, for people who are interested, the registration will close tomorrow afternoon Pacific time. I will be streaming up until registration close, just to give people a little bit of hype and also to talk about it a bit. And yeah, whatever time it is for that, I'm not actually sure, but it's sometime around then, yes. At 3 PT next week, or tomorrow, not next week, tomorrow, I'm losing my mind. There will be, registration will close, deck submissions will close. We're gonna leave the, we're going to probably leave the, form open, or form editable. So if you submit your deck codes and you're like, ooh, I would actually like to change them later, or if we come to you and we're like, hey, you actually need to change some stuff about your deck, you'll be able to edit your codes up until closer to the tournament. But the stuff will shut down in preparation for Sunday in, what would that be? 12 plus 18 hours. 18 hours is what are the words that I'm trying to find. We could block both of these actually, which I don't hate. We could also just kill something with the 2/2 here. Keep forgetting that some of these aren't daybreaks though, which is kind of annoying to be fair. Let's just block with that, I think, and then slap a load set on something eventually. Boop, boop. Yup, I'm gonna just put it on this, I think, for some HP gains. And then we'll put something else in there. I can't cast Mahira yet, so hopefully find a cheaper top deck. And we feckin' do. That's a lot of lifesteal, and I appreciate it. All right, go team. Go team. Go team.
We have need of you.
And then I'll attack, I suppose. That's the Callista. Yeah, so I think that's okay. They can block the 3/2, but that means that the 4/3 actually lets the 4/3 go. Or they block the 4/3 and still give me my Harazi here. We have a silence. They block the 3/2. We still have the 4/3 then. Bard is fucking leveled somewhere, which is just kind of exciting. I think I am going to re-equip the Harazi here, because that just gives me a 5/4. And a 5/4 is a nice number. It's a pretty good number. It's like a pretty good stat line. I don't need that many fucking lodestones though. And every single chime has not gone to Mahira, which is a little unfortunate. I would like to be able to just handle this turn though with the 5/4 and then cast Mahira at the end of the round so that she can start doing her thing, because we can tank a whole lot here. We can tank a bunch, and I want them to use resources. If they don't attack, they're wasting their time. If they do attack... Okay, so they're going with that. I think we go with this, so we basically just heal it back. They can still drain this, unfortunately, very easily. That's the risk when she doesn't get the fucking goddamn chimes, you dumb Mahira. Alright, let's do this. Ord and LOR is going to be different than what you thought he'd be. Like, she broke forge everything and manifest his own Aphelios type equipment. I thought he'd come with equipment too. I'm actually a little disappointed that he didn't, to be honest. Like, I thought that equipment would be a really neat thing to do, and they just kind of didn't. Which, yeah, is a little disappointing. I could equip a whole bunch of stuffs. I'm gonna, I think, equip more stuffs. Do I want to equip more stuffs? Do I want to equip more stuffs, or do I want to wait for the Mahira? I'm gonna put this on Mahira just to make it a bigger thing, so that if they have to deal with it, they're gonna deal with it sooner rather than later. I can't train the supports to get this to be swole as fuck, though. If they want to end the round, I might actually take it, though, and ignore the Esmus, because we're then one away from it being strong. And then we have I mean, Twilight again just buffs itself. I really need to trade out the Twilight Protector for something else. Yeah, because I think I was influenced as well by how they did Ornn and TFT. And in TFT, it's very, not very, but it's like a little, it's a little like he just makes you something. There's literally in Ornn's Forge, you get something unique that you can't get otherwise in the game. And it's literally just named Ornn's artifacts. So yeah, I wish there was some kind of artifacty system going on, but there is not. Also, oh my god, Cupid Hanzo looks so silly, but I kind of fucking love it. Oh my god, it's so cute. Thank you, Sky, for posting that in the Discord. Aurelian Soul Style would be a better comparison than Felios. Oh, Aurelian Soul, yeah, with invokes and things. I kind of agree. That would be a different system, but perhaps a better system. Okay, let's just block things that are dangerous. You know, as you do, you just block things that are dangerous and they're gonna try and kill you. We only take 2 damage if we put the lifesteal later as well. I could technically rip a silence, but I don't know if we actually need to do that. And right now, Callista is eating some shit, which I like. I like it when like Callista just goes away and I don't have to think about it anymore. Hooray! That is a glimpse beyond. You're actually glimpsing that and not something else? That's a little weird. I would have expected that they glimpse, you know, a thing that I'm blocking. They could have glimpsed the Callista so I don't actually get the lifesteal, because the level doesn't matter on attack, really. I guess, I mean, they could to cast more leveled Callista, but a little bit weird still, I think. What are we at? 14. Okie dokie. We might be able to get that shit to the 16 that we want, which is amazing and absolutely banger. Okay, let's do the banger plays, which is Lonnie the Bloodweaver into some big overwhelm. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Might be triggered that Barret and I obliterate your entire board and the equipment. That's a pretty triggering experience, not gonna lie. That's pretty dramatic. Oh my god. I'm gonna cast a bird, and then we're gonna cast Zalani Aspect's fucking Bane. Look at that shit, it's so pretty. It's so good. Alright, I want you to drop a big thing here. That's another Callista. I'm just gonna do this, and we're gonna have a good time. I promise it'll be a good time. Look, also my Mahira's there. My Mahira done did a thing. Please like Mahira. Please. Please. Also, just give me an attack. I would politely request, if you don't have Ruination, you have Vengeance. And only Vengeance. Probably for removal. You could have a Quietus, but nothing has the stats that you need for Quietus. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. They surrendered. They just gave up! Incredible! Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I know that I said something about building decks from the tournament or in the style of the decks that I have been requesting for the tournament. But I might just continue with this because it's really it's scratching an itch to just buff my things and buff them so hard that other people leave me the fuck alone. You know? It's like having muscles. I personally am never gonna have muscles big enough to... Wait! Bondrude? Oh my god, did you pick that from Made in Abyss? Perhaps I'm reading too much into it, but that guy's name is Bondrude, and you know what? Best villain ever! Best dad of the year! Okay, anyway. Best dad of all time, in fact. Not just of the year, of all fucking time. Obviously. Don't ask questions. Hey, Bondrude. You got any cartridges around? You're gonna fucking cartridge me to death with the Jace that they're playing that has 51,000 fucking mastery on it for some fucking goddamn reason. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Day one of patch, you saw a lot of Lucian. Now you think people are running out of Copium and accept that he's unplayable now? Fuck, I was right! I'm actually not exactly happy I'm happy that I was right. I am unhappy that he is bad. Let's put it that way. I didn't want him to be bad. But it's unsurprising to me that it's Copium now. Okay, that's actually not bad. I'm gonna invoke upon you, or improvise upon you. Let's do a Pain Pot. Paintball, let's go. I can make you a 4/4 with impact. Does that matter right now? They're gonna be potentially have 3/3s, of course, because of 6-cost spells and such. That is a Culling Strike. Unfortunate. It's expensive Culling Strike, but okay. At least they don't use that on my Bard now, I suppose. I would like to hold on to my Bard, if that's okay with you. I'm sure it's not, but I didn't ask your opinion. That's the Forge of Tomorrow. Yeah, they're the 3/3s that I was expecting. We don't need to use that yet. Let's just do this. Boom. Bard. Please don't hurt my Bard. He is very small. Please don't hurt him. He's very good. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna heal him, I think. Make him a 3/4. I don't have culling here. They do have a flock though, which is just fucking ass. And no expansive protection to save. Kayla is also just like not happening right now. Kale is unfortunately just not happening at all. I can wait. If it's just a 3/3, we're fine. Jace has not seen spells cast, but they're gonna rip one here. That's Treferian Glory Seekers, which is an interesting series of cards, I guess. I'm gonna go with Mahir and hope that it will at least get a proc whole one time. It's getting a proc a whole one time, and then we're gonna kill the thing that tries to come forward and stun the other bitch. Yes, good. Okay, alright. I see that you think you're gonna deal a lot of damage and fuck me up. You're gonna do less, hopefully. Deal 2 and stun that, so we're again only taking the 3. I don't have any other mana left after this whole exchange, so that's gonna be just fucking unfortunate. That'll be just fucking unfortunate. That is a static shock. Understandable, have a nice day. No extra damage though, at least, but we are dealing with the situation temporarily. Extraordinarily temporarily, we are dealing with it. There's another fucking flock. I want the Jace. I just want them to give me the Jace, and they're not giving me the Jace, unfortunately. They've cast 1 of 6. There's another Forge of Tomorrow. Yada, yada, yada. Very boring. He has cast this Bard. That's the Celestial Blessing. 1 going onto the Kale over there. I mean, I could cast the Kale. I think I'm still gonna cast the Bard. I mean, she's a 3/7 to be fair, and also has quick attack, or almost will have quick attack. We'll almost have quick attack eventually at some point, if I can get her there even. So maybe Bard is safer. I don't love any of these options. Let's see, they have 6 damage with the 3/3s, plus whatever damage they can shit out this turn. We're probably dead, unfortunately. I mean, I think we're just fundamentally dead regardless, so I might as well try and do what I can here in the dead zone. That's, yep, 2 Forge Workers. Makes sense. Refilled mana. Good God. If I attack with this, it becomes 5. If we go with something else, it does become 6. I guess I could buff with something and then hope, but that's not going to do very much. I mean, we might be able to top deck a blocker, which we desperately need. That's a Zolani Bloodweaver, which is, fun facts, it's just not really a blocker in all ways. In all ways, it doesn't really block. And unfortunately, they do have 12 damage here, because the 5/1 is still in existence. I'm hoping they get sloppy, but they probably don't. They're getting a little sloppier, except they have how much mana? They have, oh, they have a lot of mana, so they can still straight up just cast Acceleration Gate, and they still have lethal on swing here. There's a shot. No, because in the 3/3s we'll get +2/2. So we're just dead here unless they somehow let me cast Wandering Shepherd, which they're not going to let me do. So yeah, that's exciting. That's pretty exciting. That should just be an open attack. If they don't, they're weird. I mean, it's going to be plus... Well, if it's +2 is +4. I'd rather take the +2 here than the +4, honestly. Need to add Ruination. I wish. That's just a lot of damage, unfortunately. Fine. Oh, fine. I'll improvise on my Kale to be annoying. We'll take tough. We will absolutely just take a tough Kale. Not enough, unfortunately, but we're here. And they are thankfully moving quickly. Problem with Lucian and Garrett is that they're not OP rally, but it's Lucian, it's not bad now. It's a better Elise. It's a better Elise! But then you don't have the fearsome either. Isn't fearsome a big part of Elise's kit at least? Yeah, that was just a clusterfuck. If we had found smaller units and they hadn't found, if they hadn't managed to top, oops, that's not what I wanted. If they hadn't found the top deck of both flocks and a culling strike, we might have been able to pull it out. But unfortunately, they did have it in there, which just kind of fucking sucks. This deck doesn't suck as much as I expected it to, though, which is quite fun and exciting. It sucks, don't get me wrong, it's bad, but I love it. It's Sunburn. Get the fuck out of here with Sunburn. That was last season. Where's your new cards? I say, playing none of the new cards myself because I'm a goddamn hypocrite. I have standards, okay? And the standards don't apply to me. That's how it works in video games. Fuck you unless I'm doing it. Anyway, I have a bird. Excuse me, I'd like to cast my bird. Hi, that's the fucking rear guard, which is blockable by a bird. Ah, bird. That's the rear guard. Also, wait, GTS? My brain is doing a brain fart on the acronym. Oh, you didn't go with the 3-2. Oh, because you want rallies and better stuns. Oh, yes. Good night. Thank you for coming by. I really need to get rid of this Twilight Protector, and I'm just kind of ignoring it, which is bad. I'm just kind of fucking ignoring it. Let's do an Esmus here. But yes, thank you for stopping by. Get some good rest. Appreciate you coming into the stream and the chat as always. Okay, that sucks, but I'm here. I'm still alive. I'm still doing great. We're gonna cast my Healy Doodle. I really need my Healy Doodle, and I really need to take out Twilight Protector. It buffs itself, which is never necessarily a bad thing, but it definitely is not really doing me a huge number of favors right now. So here's a fun thought. They can ping this down, so the Katarina is unfortunately going to be able to level regardless. I could Arazi something. I could also just cast Divine Clerk. I think I'm just going to cast Divine Clerk and let them take something else out. The rally is here. We don't have Kale. We're still a turn behind on that. Let's block here so we don't actually take any damage. And if they do that, they don't have Blade's Edge. What am I fucking saying? They don't have Blade's Edge. I'm a stupid moron. They don't have the Blade's Edge because it's not free yet. I'm stupid. But at least I healed, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I guess at least I healed. We're gonna swing with everything in the open to have a good time. Immediately thought Pokemon. That was also fair. I wouldn't have thought Pokemon. I was just like GTS. It's like GTA but something else. Okay, well, that's a lot of things. I liked a lot of things. Here we go. Be like, gee, thank you for the deck code. I'm gonna take that in now. Appreciate it. Where is this going? Here. Let's take that out. That's 1 mana, so they don't really have much else. I'm gonna buff Harazu, and then we're gonna bring in Goat as well, and then we're just gonna try and destroy their fucking board, I think. Let's make everything not a 2-power unit and make it... Oh, I already used the attack token. What am I fucking saying? I'm losing my mind! At least I heal, looking like a true Johnny Heliod enjoyer. You're very correct about those descriptions. Also, hello and welcome back. How is it going, Martin Thomas? English is a really funny language to you? Don't worry, it's funny to us too, and we're fucking confused all the time. This is a 3-5 currently. You are about to kick my shit in. I'm gonna cast my Kale into the face of this, just because it will make their attack a lot more punishing here. Okay, that's the dead Esmus. That's understandable. That's kind of the only thing you can do right now, though. Okay, that's also fine. I mean, it's annoying, but we'll live. We shall live with it. Do I block with anything? I don't think I actually need to block with anything because it can't block next turn, so there's no real benefit to me going into it. Right now, I think we just fucking attack. Yeah, I think we just kind of fucking attack. Yeah, let's just fucking attack. And then they can deal with the consequences. GTS is the trading thing they added when the games went online. Oh, if you want, you can just speak by acronyms. That's true. I mean, there are a lot of them. We have a lot of acronyms. Some of them still catch me off guard too. Like, I'm bad with sarcasm. I'm even like worse with acronyms for some reason. It is kind of made up, and every language is kind of made up. I mean, every language being kind of made up is extremely fair. So that's trying to kill my goat. Do I bother protecting that? I don't think I need to bother protecting that. I could deal 2 to a unit, but we're saving that for next turn, and we're just like get us keeping with the Kale. Yeah, we'll just keep with the Kale here. She doesn't need to strike, she just needs the empowered thing. Okay. I think we can lodestone here just to help out with the power boofs. Okay, there's no Katarina. That's a 9-6. Here we go. Don't need the spell shield yet. We've got the Hush. There's the Wandering Shepherd. Chime on itself. We can forge probably on the Twilight Protector. They have a Twilight Protector too. They are triggering the Daybreak though, which is much more useful for them, unfortunately, than it is for us. Like, I have some Daybreak in here, but it's just like not, it's like not enough Daybreak to really be doing stuff. Let's still forge upon this. Tough is fine, I think. A 7-3 and a 3-3. We've got Cosmic Binding and Expanse. I think it's probably going to be a Cosmic Binding and an Expanse, most likely. Leona's a little vulnerable to attack in here, which is good. That can kind of go to town. That's a Meteor Shower. So they're getting rid of that. I think I'm actually just going to stop them. I think I am just going to stop them from doing that, because then they have to trade into the Kale for the Leona, and I can potentially just get rid of the attacking with the Leona. When going through life, can use some good Pot of Pain to smoke. Truly. Okay, so that's currently a trade with the Leona, which I actually don't despise, but I could also just say no to that whole bit, honestly, of just like, let's deal 2 and stun that motherfucker, so that we have some attackers for the next turn. Because Kale's not gonna level by that point, but I feel like having another unit is still good. When you're helping your sister with her homework, telling to sound out a word she was struggling, when you look at the word and I'm just like, there's no way sounding it out would help most of the paper. Oh god, right? Like, the word thought is spelled in a not completely nonsensical way. Whoever decided how thought should be spelled had strange thoughts indeed. There's a Pale fucking Cascade with no chimes going anywhere whatsoever. So let's, you have the thingy. You have the Harazadongle. So let's do Harazadongle thingamajiggy whatsits and attack with everything that we've got. Hooray, huzzah. Okay, so that's a trade, and I will absolutely 1000% just take a trade here. Kale is looking hot. Hopefully the sunburn can't kick my shit in. That's a Hraven that is gonna get close to being able to kick my shit in very shortly, which I do not appreciate. Florida Bad Dad, thank you for the deco. Still working on a music request, by the way, but I have not forgotten about it. We're gonna pass. So they have stuff to do for sure. Kale levels though, which is exciting. They're not gonna have too much hard removal. They will have this thing. I think some of these decks run Disintegrate though, if I'm remembering properly. That's another Kale, so I can also just fucking Divine Judgment the bitch, which we shall do. Or let it die. That's 2 Ravens. God damn, how many? What the fuck? Okay, alright, that's alright. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, look at the Ravens. There's so many of them. Why are there so many? I don't like the number of the Ravens that are occurring here because it's dangerous for me personally. As in my Nexus, I might die. I'm getting close to death here. Put a quick Pale with pot so you can the Darken unit to cast. That's actually a very good point. That's actually a pretty good point, which if I had thought of it earlier would have helped me a lot. We're still not dead though, and with the Divine Judgment I think we can maybe sneak out to victory, because if we can open attack when they don't have with the decimate, it doesn't matter if they have a decimate, right? Can't take damage or die. Yeah, let's just swing with this bitch. Okay, we have an extra Kale. We are casting extra Kale. We're casting free bonus Kale. And then we go down to 3, and that happens. And then we go down to 2 off of the Katarina Blade's Edge, and then we don't die, hopefully. We hopefully do not die to something else fucking random as shit. Okay, that happens. And then we get Mahira, which is unfortunately just very slightly uncastable. Very, very slightly uncastable. As in, we're only 1 mana short, which just kind of sucks. Okay, alright, you don't have Mystic Shot, so I'm gonna be just believing in that. I'm just gonna believe. We're gonna believe that the 13-3 is not gonna get anything dangerous happen to it. Nothing bad is gonna happen. Alright, let's go. Kale! That's a 14-3 with double attack, and it fucking hits face! Yeah! Take that, motherfuckers. Okay. Kale at 5 does feel much better. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. Alright, we've got some decks to get through now, so let me take a look at those. Most probably think I'm gonna close the deck submissions for the rest of the evening, because my brain has been doing some stuff lately. Be like, gee, I've got your deck code. Let's take that in and take a look. I'll put the bar down. Fine. Put the bar down for a second. Viewer, be light, and we're looking at Katarina. I'm casting the burn now. And then Shadow Isles. Oh, is this Red Gwen of some sort? Burn. Burn, baby, burn. Kale hit them with the Divine Smite. I saw them below, and I was just like, I'd like to get rid of that. Like to just eliminate that from the space. Going hardest. Okay. I like that name more. Going hardest. Annie, go hard. Ravenbloom, Conservatory of Flocklands, Beyond Hate Spike, House Spider, Spellslinger, Unspeakable Horror, Vile Feast, Arachnoid Sentry, Katarina, Opulent Foyer, Soul Cleave, Catalog of Regrets, and Whispered Words. Oh, interesting. Wait, when summoned, right? Can I rally multiple times with the summon? Or the Soul Cleave off of the summon? One sec. Alright, sorry, I was talking to the bot for a hot second. Any decks be going hard for the enemy. Soul Cleave the Bear. Oh, Tibbers? Wait, Tibbers. Wait, Tibbers? Not Tibbers. Wait, oh, do you mean, sorry, the Tiebalk. Tiebalk! Tiebalk for the +1 and the damage. I think that's, I was thinking Bear of Tibbers, and I was like, oh, wait, no. The, Tiebalk is probably the target, right? Tiebalk, Tibbers, they're all fire beings of some sort. Demon, whatever. What's it? Somethings? Tiebalk and Tibbers? Anyway, I forget the lore. I'm gonna ignore the lore and just cast the cards. We're fine! We're totally fine. Starlight, we'll be sparkly. We'll have a Fen. We'll have the sleeve. Okay. It actually technically kind of matches the Star Guardian board, so I don't hate it. Technically, Tiebalk is the demon and the bear that whispers to Annie. I thought that was the case, which is why I was like, oh, wait, no, they're not. They might not be separate demons, so I just kind of dropped it because I was like, I'm not sure what's happening over there, but it's dangerous and it burns. You know how much I don't like fire in real life? I'm terrified of it. I'm really scared of it. I constantly think about whether or not some of my electronics are going to cause an electrical fire. But when I watched Avatar, I was like, I would like to be the part of the Fire Nation, which is just some weird psychology for you. As a Bard Nora, I can keep a Katarina? Okay, I probably maybe should have dropped to find Ravenbloom and Annie, so that's a bit of a mistake. Mistakes! I forgot. I should mulligan pretty hard for other stuff first. Level Cat gets you a bunch of blades, so it also works as a turbo decimate. Oh, I mean, we have the Soul Cleave Katarina if I can get the Katarina to hit anything, which seems reasonably possible, I would say. I have a Spooter, so fuck you and your whole shit. Fuck you and your shenanigans. I don't want it. Thank you very much. Unless you're Uncle Iroh. Look, Uncle Iroh is one of the best characters ever. One of the best characters. And also, it was just so fucking sad. Learning about his son was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I am literally so sorry. Ozai can really just needs to go away forever. Okay, what are we doing here? We're killing both of those and we're recalling a Katarina. Soul Cleave with cannon. Oh, and then like a leveled cannon or something. Ooh, that would be kind of painful. That would be kind of painful, but I don't hate the idea, honestly. Okay. I have a fleeting Blade's Edge, so I guess I might as well cast it on face. Take damage, sir, ma'am, destroys Bard Nora. I'm so sorry that I must kill a fellow Bard player, but I think it's time. I think it's time we try and kill Bard. That's a portal. Fuck off. Ooh, there's the Tybalt. Hello, Tybalt. I'm just gonna cat though. I think. I think I might just keep pushing with the Katarina to get those free edges now, because then we can go Ravenbloom Katarina next turn and advance it. Well, I do want to advance it out of hand, to be fair. I could also just like stun the Nora this turn and go with something else, which might be better. I think maybe that's better, because then we can get the skill off of this as well. I think that's better. I think that might work more effectively than the immediate Katarina rally thingy. It's good, but let's just do this. Let's get that skill out. Let's get this going. We have the Soul Cleave Tybalt if we can find it. There's another fucking Junk Construct, and it is fucking huge for some fucking goddamn reason. Hi, Chimes. What's up? How's it doing? How is it going? How's it going? Grandma Nora can go away. I was about to be like, Grandma Nora can go suck a dick, and I was like, I should think about that before I say it so emphatically, with no disclaimers. Okie dokie, we get that Annie. We get the Annie. Let's go with the Annie. Tibbers approaches. Tybalt approaches. Let's go. Let's do it. That's annoying, but not the end of the universe. That's gonna be the end of the fucking universe. Not entirely, obviously, but it does suck. It does real suck. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think my plan is still kind of the same. Ram Stance is definitely annoying. I can kill the 2-1. We can get more damage in if I go with the fucking Katarina. I could also just pull. I could kill this and then try and find something. I think maybe killing it and trying to find something is better. I want the rally. I want to, not even the rally here because I didn't really have anything to attack with otherwise, but just I want the thingies. I want the thingies. I'm gonna drain the 2-1, I think, and get me something. I want things. It's Christmas for me personally. I also don't really want to, I could have flopped the Nora to be fair. That's a Dusk Rider. Of course it gave me Dusk Rider. The biggest one, it gave me Dusk Rider. Yeah, I should have injured Nora and killed Nora, even though it's less damage this way. Or just fuck that up entirely. That's a fucking Piltover Castaway because God damn! Good God, goddamn. Yeah, alright, we're kind of ignoring that. I'm gonna take the 3 damage anyway, because we have the Katarina Annie, or we have the Katarina Flock now. So she shouldn't get too many more portals. Is there a delay? Because I was just talking about casting the, killing the Nora instead. Yeah, I realized that after I took the 2-1 instead. Yeah, I think we're gonna just try and kill it now, honestly. Just play control until the bear pops off. Yeah, I think I'm too aggressive with this, just slightly, or more than slightly, but, we're just gonna go with this, I think. Yeah, let's go with that. Or actually, let's just, if we go with the Annie, I lose the Flock opportunity. So let's maybe just go with this for now. We'll still get the spells going, so they get some kind of portal. We can injure the Nora. That's out of the way. That's 5. We're dropping a little bit lower on mana. Let's do this. 4, 3, 2 on turn change. Potentially down to 1 if I'm able to... Okay, so they don't actually counter the Flock unless they have another buff to her somehow. Because still counts her as injured. Which is just kind of fantastic. Something about LOR and killing a child character is too normalized. I disagree. I think it's exactly how it should be. I'm not part of the problem. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything is fine. Okay. I really want the tie bulk. Unfortunately, we don't really have it. I think I'm just gonna Katarina until I drop. And then we do potentially have both Soul Cleave on the Katarina and Soul Cleave on the bear, which is great, I think. We can do stuff with that. We've got resources. I can also cast the Katarina's Death Lotus on something to see if we can't get anything out of that. This, I think, is just an attack. Though we are running just slightly low on blockers for sure, which is scary. Right now, if it's the 4-2 that's the only thing hitting, I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, there's the tie bulk here. Let's get tie bulk. Let's watch Annie go. And then the 4-2 is a threat, but not the biggest thing or the biggest problem ever. We have a couple of resources here. That's a Portal-Palooza. They're trying to find attackers. They have a lot of portals in there. There's definitely an opportunity for them to find a lot of shit. They, of course, found Mirai Warden. I will block with Annie if need be, and also Hate Spiker if I need to, which may not be enough, but we're definitely getting closer with it. Okay, now we can hopefully, we cannot tie block anymore because of Aloof Travelers, which they waited very correctly for. Arachnoid Sentry is there. We can't exactly summon extra Annies. If we leave the open attack, they're dealing 7 and 3, which is exactly 10 damage. I have Hate Spike, though, potentially on the 4-2, so we go down to 6. They're not gonna have buffs, probably, but I think it's too risky to not play Arachnoid Sentry here. 2 portals in 1. It really is 2 portals in 1. Also, Gel Hunters with Challengers is really bad. So I'm going to play a Fearsome Blocker, even though it feels terrible. And then I think we definitely have to Soul Cleave Katarina now, just to try and do something. Yeah, oh, it actually gave me a blocker! It gave me a blocker! I love it. Annie might die, that's okay. If the Annie dies, I will find other things to do. There's another Nora, which is now my level by now. Should I have thought of Aloof? I don't know how much I should have actually worried about Aloof per se. Because as annoying as Aloof is, I don't know if it is something to necessarily play around in that deck, because they're usually chimes. But I'm also thinking more Bard than I am thinking Nora, and Nora is genuine. Their value engine, honestly. Forgot Freljord has Challenger units. They actually have a decent number of Challenger units, yeah. Yeah, the Annie will be able to level. I can kill the 4-1. That's an interesting series of interactions, I suppose. I don't know why they're not going with the rest, but I will accept that, I suppose. We can't save her if she doesn't, if this isn't an easy, if this just doesn't work. This is the 4-1, but we'll see. I'd rather chuck an Ephemeral than something else, so I think Ephemeral was the call, even though they have Pokesticks. Otherwise, it was the 3-2, and I don't feel like chucking a Fearsome blocker. But then again, we also kind of only have a turn or 2 to actually survive, so maybe that's just fucking wrong. This is a 4-4 with Fearsome. I could give it Spell Shield. I think let's wait to cast Tibbers with Spell Shield. Though we're killing it anyway, so does that really matter? That's some portals. I think let's just give Duskrider the thingy, because we also want space for the 2-1 off of the portal, I think. 5-4? Or 4-5. Wait, 5-4 +1. Oh, because it's +1, it's 2. It counts itself for the Nightfall, I keep forgetting. Okay, so that's an Unspeakable Horror. That's a bunch of... Oh, that's a fucking... Ooh, that's a Zevi. That's an interesting one for sure. Thunder damaged enemies. If I cast this, we don't have the cat anymore. Also, we're kind of an annoying scenario where, yeah, we just don't have that tie bulk. I think it's an open attack, and then we start rallying, or we try to rally anyway, assuming that they're killing a bunch of our shit. Hard to control the board that refills itself for free. Kinda, yeah. Kinda that is difficult, unfortunately for us. Yeah, let's just do that. We're actually getting a Hallowed off of the big fearsome guy. Let's do that. Let's do Rally. Let's do Soul Cleave. I think. Might as well. We have to go for something here. I'll leave the Annie back until it's like the closing attack, I think. There's Eclectic Collection. So we need to close out the game now. But they did spend a lot of mana to do that. So if I can effectively Soul Cleave, and they don't have Puzzling Signpost, which we have... Yeah, they need to not have Puzzling Signpost, which is kind of a gamble. We might be able to not run into it. It stuns the blocker. Oh, yeah, you're right. I keep forgetting about that. Whatever. We'll get more attacks. We'll get more attacks. And I'm not casting the Tibbers anyway. So they do that. Okay. We get Katarina. We get a Katarina, we have a Soul Cleave, we have an Unspeakable Horror after. They are casting a bunch of free shit. Yeah, because we just don't have Katarina mana on top of the cleave. If we do this and then summon more of them, it's a bunch of 5/5s. But that's just kind of annoying. Yeah, we're just gonna lose them to, I think, to the Nora anyway. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, because even if I summon copies of this, we get a bunch of... Actually, we don't get as many as I'm thinking either, because the summon is not going to stack the rallies either. I know that they all recall. Yeah. I'm thinking out I'm thinking at a different line. I know obviously if the Katarina strikes, it's just going to go back into hand. I don't need a refresher on that. I'm thinking about whether or not I can just pop the Soul Cleave sequentially so that I get this rally with the 6th and the Foyer guy and the Annie, and then I can Soul Cleave and at least get one more proc off of it, so I have 1 or 2 Annies remaining. We're gonna try that, I think. Game's terrible. Your deck is literally 70% draw, nothing but units for 7 turns. Oh, wait, what's happening? What are you playing? Okay, so that goes. That stuns that. Yeah, I should have, I should have been able to do something before. We do have 1 more drain and we do have 1 more ping. I don't think that's gonna close it out, unfortunately. So we have an opportunity to rally one more time. We can rally 1 more time. We get 3 Blaze Edges. We get a whole bunch of Foyers. We can attack with 1 of the Katarinas and go with the rest. And we have a drain, so it is dramatic for sure. It's definitely dramatic, if nothing else. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. Well, there's all of my things. That is a lot of things. Look at all of my things. Yeah, we have to open attack, unfortunately. That's a Mega Toss! Are you shitting me? Oh boy, at least it doesn't actually heal things right now. Oh, how much Hallow do we have? 3? Okay, well, everybody goes. Because I needed this to win, and unfortunately we can't quite do that. I can drain from something, but yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Unfortunately, it's a drain or a Death Lotus, but I think neither of us will finish it. Yeah, that the Aloof Travelers on time was really, really perfect, and I'm still debating if they had some way, or if I had some way of actually knowing about it beforehand and countering it better. We need to somehow top deck like an obscene amount of damage to get this to be a win, which we just can't do, unfortunately. No one expects Aloof nowadays. Yeah, but I feel like it's almost sloppy to not expect it, even if it's memeer now. I feel like it's almost sloppy. Yeah, I'm gonna just go face here. It's closer than I'm so disappointingly close, honestly. We're just gonna deal 4 damage to face, get them down to 2, and then a top deck a free Mystic Shot. Tell that to the people in beating your harrowing deck. No hand for you. That's unfortunate though. Getting a harrowing Aloof to work is amazing. All right, down to 2 HP. I should have gone in with Annie, and I didn't. I'm a stupid moron. I understand this. Also, puff caps are a thing. It doesn't really matter. That's Resoothe the Silent Storm, because of course it is Resoothe the Silent Storm, and also Storm Cloud with the triple impact, because I wasn't debbed enough before. I wasn't dead enough, okay, guys? I was insufficiently dead. I have a single Blade's Edge if they let me do anything, but they don't. Let's see what we can top deck. That's a Puff Cap that I can top deck, and a Glimpse Beyond, and a Spell Slinger, and another fucking goddamn Puff Cap. All right, let's try this again. As soon as the loop became a 2-3, people stopped playing it. Not yes and no. It's definitely still a good card to play, though. If you have Bandle, I feel like it's worth. Why are you giving me Garen emotes? Destroys. What was with the fucking BM Garen emotes? Wanaloo, Tao about 6. I love hand hate, so I approve of this. I absolutely adore hand hate. I know that people find it annoying, but if personally, if people started putting in more hand hate into Runeterra, I would be a humongous fan. Pranks forever! Pranks forever! Discard forever! If mill is ever a valid strategy in Runeterra, the way that mill can be a valid strategy in Magic, this game will have fucking hit the mark for me. Absolutely hit the mark. Bondroot is back, and so's the Katarina that I tried to mulligan away. Unfortunate. At least they have Ravenbloom and they don't probably have Aloof. That's the second Annie. If I draw all 6 champions again, I'm going to have a legitimate aneurysm. I'm going to explode. My head will explode out of just pure confusion. Okay, we have an Annie. Currently, my head does not need to explode. This is fantastic. That's a Mystic Shot. Okay, I have more. I actually have another one here to cast right now. It's ready. It's here. You thought you killed the first one, and you fucking didn't, bro. You fucking did not. I did 2 Annies for 2 casts and draw Annie again. Second Annie, yeah. We have a drain for the 2-1, so that's great. Champions are a win con, though. True. True enough. I am dying. Everything is fine. Do not mind me. I'm okay. These are facts. I'm gonna take a spider. Give me a spider and you don't get spell mana. Okay. What did we play against this last person? Oh, I think it was Kale. It was the Kale deck initially. So we're doing better, I think, this time than versus with the Kale deck. So that works. I hope. I hope it works. Ooh, we got some stuff to do. All right, let's do stuff.
No going back.
Let's do some stuff. Got Go Hard, we got Blade's Edge, we got things. I have another one, motherfucker. I have so many. I've got so many Katarinas. Okay, we're gonna go with the Annie. We're gonna go with a Blade's Edge and a Go Hard. We're gonna have a good time. I'd like them to cast more stuff, but for now, good times shall be had. Is that another murder? It's a murder. Oh my god, so much murdering. Your record is putting 2 denies in the deck and getting one back in mulligan, then drawing 2 denies in a row. Wow. Deny heard you and was like, I think this person needs me. That's very funny. That's actually super funny. All right, let's keep going. This is now 3. It will be 2 next turn with a Katarina. We can pop it down to a pretty spooty tie ball, and we'll have it on time actually. And that's another Go Hard, and I love it so much. And they're destroying my landmark because they're an asshole. No, I can't have tie bulk. Why? Why not tie bulk? But I like him. He's good. He's nice. He does things. He's a good boy. Okay, he's a nice boy. I don't know what he ever did to you. If I had a draw, this would be good. It would be good. It would be much better. I'm going to now attack with my Katarina and hope to God that it works. Bondroot, why do you gotta fuck up my day like this? No, not another Mystic Shot. Stop top decking things. No, just no. Talked about dedication. Pretty much dedication. LCK started early. I read that as ick because I didn't process that it was an L at first. And that was an interesting trip. That is a Pharaohs for draw. That's a Pharaohs for draw. I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna punch that Pharaohs a little bit with my drains, and then suffer. I have a Soul Cleave upon a Spooter. I can get so many spootings. Yeah, this deck is just not having it with me today. It's just not having it today. Unfortunate for me and this deck. At least the Jace is absolutely garbage, not leveled at all. That's exciting. That's very exciting. I will hold on to my spider. I guess it's really holding the fort together right now. It's standing proud and pokey. Standing proud and pokey. Am I talking about a spider or a penis? You'll never know. I'm gonna flock that motherfucker, or I could just pass. But they're gonna cast Jace. Do I then hate Spike and then Jace? Oh God, it's Farron. Oh God, it's all gone poorly. It's all gone south. I had 4 fucking champions and they couldn't save me either. I could make so many spiders. I could have so many endless booties, and it doesn't matter because they have 12 damage between the decimates and the Farron attack. Crying. Oh, just crying. Hi, Farron. Hi. Fuck off, dude. That is an assembly line. Fuck off, dude. Oh, I have a draw. I have a Spellslinger and a Ravenbloom Conservatoire. I'm going to stun that 8/8 because fuck you.
I'm sure does.
Okay, alright. They have a Decimate and I'm going to stream. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Do I have a fancy Tybalt soon? I potentially have a fancy Tybalt soon. I could kill something to get rid of the 3/3, get this up to 9, and then maybe Soul Cleave it, but then I'd have to kill it anyway, so we don't have it. Daddy Farron, welcome back, you big bear bitch. Amazing, amazing. Do I leave one? I don't know. My brain is slightly giving up, not gonna lie. I'm just gonna block. Math is for blockers, and I'm electing to do no math whatsoever because that's the true way. That's the true way. Yes, I'm here. I'm ready. Do you want to bring me down to 14? Yeah, you fucking do. Let's cast that level Jace. Let's get that level Jace up in my face. I wish it wasn't there in my face. Don't get me wrong, he's attractive, but also my face is for Tybalt right now, you know? It's Tybalt space, okay? It's for Tybalt. Give me healing, motherfucker. Thank you for the healing. And then I will have a big thing eventually, and then we'll cast the Jace, and then I'll eat shit into the acceleration gate. Jokes aside, both Farron and Albus in the same deck seems extra because it is all burn. Yeah. Oh, it's a give it all. Oh, they're giving it all for the Farron. Ow! My face is an extra pain. Extra pain to face. Oh no. Oh no, that's 24 damage. Oh, I have 14. I have 4. Pack your bags. A little too late. Also, we can't quite pack the bags of the bear bitch. Let's try this again. Couldn't figure out why the deck was a thing. I mean, Jace Burn kind of makes sense. I still personally think that Jace Heimer is kind of better because you get elusive turrets and also Heimer. One more attempt in this. Got one more attempt on this left. And then we will move on to Florida Man Dan's submission. And then I think I'm going to head out for the evening. Woo! Don't forget to sign up for the tournament before tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget to sign up. This is a statement for me saying not that you should sign up, but that you are going to sign up, and please sign up, and then you're going to participate on Sunday, right? Fuck the Super Bowl. Anyway, I would like a Raven Bloomus. I'm actually going to risk mulliganing the Katarina because I feel like living on the edge and getting a fucking Ravenbloom Conservatory, and I found a Ravenbloom Conservatory because I am a god. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to slap it. Don't kill this one. There have been so many that have died, and I just want one. I just want to make one fat, okay? I just want one good Soul Cleave plus 3 damage Tibbers. Oh, Tibber, Tybalt, Tibber, Tybalt, Tibber, Tybalt, Tybers. Okay, I found it. Tybers, that's it. Tybers, we're calling it Tybers. Oh, good lord. The Heimdall shall be respected. No, I like the Heimdall. You went for it. I gotta appreciate it. Not signing up, you're trash. You don't have to be good. It's a meme deck tournament. Bring whatever the fuck you want. Do whatever you want. Be whoever you want. If you want to walk into my tournament and say you're Albus Pharos, I'm not gonna stop you. I will question. I will be in pain and I will question you, but that's it. You're not discarding tie ball. Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. That's so fun. It's so fun when I get to keep my win con. Is the Super Bowl on Sunday? Yes, it is. I remembered that after I did a bunch of other things, of course, of just like, oh yeah, no, it's soon. Oh shit, it's soon. I didn't remember that it was soon, but it is. Look at me misremembering absolutely everything. This is an Eclipse Dragon. You're a big dude. Okay, that's big. I mean, big dudes are good for later. This has been your climbing deck, or maybe you're just in a secret Cali region, Char, that hates landmarks and bears. I may be in a secret Cali region that just hates bears. I don't know. I can very awkwardly kill Swain. But also I just don't want to deal with the Swain up in my business. So I feel like I kind of have to disintegrate it, which sucks, which does suck a lot. Oh, but I can't hate spike it and then flock it. I can do that. Let me do that real quick, because I really cannot, I feel like I can't handle a Swain hitting me. And then I can keep the Annie hypothetically, because then I don't have to use the disintegrate with the Annie spell. And then I can have an Annie, and then I can flock his face. And they're not going to be able to buff it, I don't think. They might be able to kill the Annie, though, which means we would just be, they would negate my stuff entirely. It looks like that's what's happening, unfortunately. 2 pings is bad. Okay, so they do have disintegrate over there. I guess I can drain, or I can glimpse that. We do get Tibbers out of this, but I'm taking 10. I'm taking 10 damage. I love it when I take 10 damage. Yes, good. I can also flock the 2/2, so we can take 8 damage instead, which is marginally better. Almost never level Annie. Tibbers is nice, but she's mostly there for the extra disintegrate and Raven Bloom trigger. That's fair. I figured because she's currently the thing that's like on the board that it would be fine, but yeah, we're paying a lot for it, for that whole interaction, honestly. I can get the thingy. I can get all the thingies if I do this. I think let's get all of the thingies. Or I can wait to go at the Swain with something else. How big are you again? You're 6'6". I mean, that hits the thing. I could also just, like, Tibbers the Swain next turn. I think Tibbersing Swain might be better than using a flock here a little early, because I'm only saving 2 HP, which honestly doesn't feel very particularly impactful, not gonna lie. Let's just do that. Let's chill. Let's get tie bulk. Let's go with tie bulk. Let's have a good time. Or we go with Tibbers still. Can catalog? I was debating catalog because of the go hearts. I think I'm gonna go with tie bulk. Bandle Noxus. Either way, I'm pretty sure I still have a blocker. Oh, but I can actually get rid of more things if I Tibbers here. Let's just do this. Let's just do that. For now, so we get rid of the 2/2 and we stun the Swain, and then we can swing in for damage. And then we can also hold that flock open just as a secret. I don't have anything, don't mind me situation. And then hopefully we can get top deck a Soul Cleave eventually, and they don't kill him, and then they don't mini-morph him either when I try to Soul Cleave him, which feels like it might be a thing that happens. Mythic, I see you're using the email. I hope you're enjoying the email. I need new emotes soon, by the way, guys. I know this. There are some, I wanted to do something for the stream updates earlier this year, but then Poro Cup and mental health and other things happened. So soonish, the next couple months, hoping that there will be new stuff for you guys to play with visually also. People play Minimorph. I literally had some decks earlier today that had Minimorph in them. That's an interesting decision. I think I know what you're doing, and do not think that I like what you're attempting to do here. So it's currently the 3-2. So they have either 2 flocks or a choice of if they flock the Tibbers or they flock the Annie. I need to go with the Swain though, obviously. Like, it's a Swain. It is a Swain flock for sure. So we take a damage. We hold our Annie. We have the tie ball. They have a 2-2 that we can block. And that's a dead fucking Swain. They are getting the Swain, not super level, because they're a little slow, but I'm also looking at my HP and going, ow. Just casually looking at my HP and going, wow, I'm gonna eat some shit real fast. That's a Leviathan. Okay, so they have Leviathan, and I hate my life. We're gonna cast... I could cast Eclipse Dragon. But I think we actually want to Nightfall that, as awkward and possible as that would be. The X is a bit better than Mini in a lot of spots. Equipment did kind of hurt Mini a lot since it makes it weak. It does unfortunately make it weaker. It does unfortunately do that. I'm gonna just block here because I don't have Flock mana open, and then we, I think, go with, what do we go with? There's a bunch of Katarinas. That is a thingy. Let's try to go with the Katarina here, I think. Katarina into an attack, into a rally, into just Blade's Edges, maybe? Remember when people wanted Mini nerfed? It does feel like kind of an age-old, or an old, like, oh shit, Mini Morph was a problem before? Kind of proposition now. I'm just like, have you seen Darkins? Have you seen equipment? Have you existed in the meta in the last couple seasons? Minimorph isn't a problem. I mean, Minimorph is fucking annoying, but yeah, equipment really shifted everything away, kind of away from that. So they don't have a leveled Swain yet. It's still 2 Leviathan turns, but they might be able to decimate and flock me before that happens. So it feels like they might be doing math, and I don't like that they're doing math because math usually kills me, and I'm just real bad. Math is usually doom and destruction. Okay, let's go with this. That's a 2 damage Blade's Edge and a 4 damage Molten Shield, so we're doing kind of hot over here. It might be a flock on my tie bulk, but at least we should still get a Katarina interaction, I think. Or if they kill it, I mean, there's other stuff that we can do. It looks like Leviathan is also murderable pretty soon. Okay, so they are flocking that. We're getting the Katarina lovely level here, so we can keep pushing with that. If they're gonna flock it, I might just go with the Hate Spike here, because they're unlikely to have an interaction with that, I think. So instead of them having Leviathan, we just have a Rally and more Blade's Edges, which I think is alright here. More fell out of play before equipment, though. I think it fell off a little bit, just because people were like, I think it moved toward more aggressive speed. So you weren't Mini morphing Viego, you were just kind of hoping you didn't go up against the Viego and won the game anyway. Fearsome is fancy, actually. So there's the cat. Okay. We can rally with the Lacat. We still have this, so let's do this. She gets Fearsome and a buff, which means that she's actually straight up just doing more damage to face here. We have 4 damage in the edges alone. That is not blocking Fearsome. So we're doing, I think, pretty good. I think we're doing okay. Yeah, because that's 4 and 4. So it's 8 damage, and they can't block the 5. So that's just kind of chilling. We are short on damage, though. Hex was a faster also. Hex Splitterator is just a really good card. It definitely didn't get as much, like, press as, whatchamacallit, as Minimorph did, but it's still very good, for sure. Are we actually not able to win, though? Because if they cast the Swain, I mean, Leviathan is gone, at least, but I need to be able to squeeze out that little bit more damage. There's a Swain. I can block the Swain, actually, with these guys now. So as long as they can't kill a 3-2, and if they do kill a 3-2 with a fast speed spell, I can then retaliate with the Katarina. Like in Path of Champions, Jinx has Pow Pow, and that card in actual play would easily be auto-included in every PNC deck. That card, the fact that it is a card that exists in an alternate format of the game kind of blows my mind sometimes, because it is just really fucking strong. It's just a really fucking strong card and concept. Block, they might be able to kill a cat, but I actually don't really care if they kill a Katarina, pretty sure. So let's just do that, yeah, and then the Katarina gets back into hand, and I guess that, yeah, I mean, it doesn't, I could put this at the Nora, but I think I'm just gonna put it at face later. Katarina spell board wipes. Oh, that is true, actually. Well, it almost board wipes. We still have to deal with the 2/3. Because it's 2 damage. I could drop a spider and potentially take the 2/2, though. Yeah, the problem is the 2/3, but I guess if we put this in front, then it doesn't really matter as much. Deal 2 to everything. We need to block the Swain. Yeah, then we can just hit things with the Katarina spell. You're right, that is much better, and then we still have the rally. Yep, okay. Boom, extra cat. Boom, into an attack. Boom, into death and destruction, hopefully. And yeah, because they can't counter Molten Shield. They can't counter Molten Shield. And they can't counter Blade's Edge. So none of those hit, which is just a beautiful sight for sure. And then we're gonna swing for a whole bunch of shenanigans, and then we're gonna cast our 0 cost thing, and they surrender! Just draw a win next turn? We don't need to draw a win, we just had it. Yeah, good call on the Katarina spell. I was just like derping around going, I could take a damage and then win next turn. No, we can just win also. Actually not copium at all. No copium found here. Never copium. Okay. One last deck from Florida Man Dan here. Thank you for that submission. Let's knock it out of the park. Let's get another win going. Noxus Sejuani. I'm here for it. Give Boar Woman an axe. An adze. Like some kind of farming equipment. Give her a fucking axe. Ooh, which one is it? Scar Boar Woman Funny Haha. I remember naming that. My mental state is just deteriorating over time. Imagine not leveling Swain in a Swain deck. Clearly they are absolute trash. Braum Swain Sejuani. Speaking of Swains, 1 Braum, 3 Swain, 2 Sejuani, 2 Leviathan, and then just buffs and punches for our own things, and Scar Grounds, of course. Obviously Scar Grounds. Florida Man Dan, I think if you gave me a deck that didn't have Scar Grounds in it, I would be confused. But I would also be like, oh, Florida Man Dan is opening a new chapter of deck building. And then I would assume that you would send in 10 texts of the same thing. Which, not gonna lie, Scar Grounds has been a blast, so I approve. You can't understand Gwen Katarina? The timing is strange, but if you get the right rally sequence, you just win. Which is always exciting and interesting. I actually don't hate these blood for blood stuff. I might keep a Bone Scryer over Crimson Disciple, though. Yeah, that's actually I like that hand more. Crimson Pigeon into something is pretty good. Yeah, let's cast a Pigeon into a 2-drop here. Quietus Nerf means Nar can go in favor for Braum. Oh yes, because it now counts the stat. It counts like all the stats. It's kind of great actually. Let's do this. I think.
Try anyone once.
Braum Nora Heimerbonk is always an interesting one. So that's 6 damage. We're dealing some Nexus booples. They're killing my 2/2. Understandable. Have a nice day. Let's go cast some more of these guys, and then blood for blood something eventually. Disciple is fine. Doesn't really matter which one we cast here, I think. Bone Scryer is okay. Would really love to a top deck to Scar Grounds, but we're not finding that, which is fine. We'll manage. More junk constructs. Acknowledge. Let's do this Disciple, because we can then trade with the 2/2. They're gonna get portals off of us, but I think that might be okay. It might be okay. Did they make the card back smaller? Maybe I'm hallucinating, but I feel like it looks smaller than it did before. Maybe I am just going crazy. That's a 4/3. That's actually really fucking annoying. That's actually kind of fucking annoying. Okay. Let's do mean, we could just open attack. We can just open attack and get the 4/4 trades with the 4/3 though, unfortunately. Could also just cast another 2/3. They're looking at Braum potentially. I'm gonna cast another Disciple.
I'll try anyone once.
Flock is here. Flock into a Braum might actually be okay. Because I'm sure they suspect that we have something along those lines. Oh, they're going for it. Do you think they have a Troll Chant? They probably have Troll Chant, to be fair. They have Troll Chant. They have Troll Chant, so I cannot flock it, sadly. We might get another opportunity next turn, to be fair, because the pigeon isn't going anywhere. It is a permanent grant effect. So that might be doable. Let's just do this. Down to 15. They're not healing, thank God. And we still have Leviathan. Swain is at 4, so we're a third of the way. No Vlad? Ancient Av. There is no Vlad, unfortunately. I am sorry to disappoint in that regard. Okay, so they're forging upon the broom, and then we cast a Skargloons, and then we go to town. Okay, Braum is taking Burbo. Okay, Burbo is a fine choice. It makes it chunky. There we go. Ooh, can I flock you? Can I flock you? Can I do a Flockus McBlockus? Probably not. Probably have another Troll Chant or something to buff it to save it, but I'll try. I'll do my bestest. And it resolves. Fuck yeah, it resolves. There we go. All right, you made a gamble going in with that, and it did not pay out. They might recast it. That's okay. I'm probably gonna punch Scryer at the start of the turn, potentially. There's an ice shard. Oh, we can also just buff board that way. I could also make a copy of like Pigeon or something, or Disciple. Bone Scryer has the most ability to like stack though, with the Scargrounds depending. But another Pigeon is also just another buff. So I might just go for Pigeon here, because it also makes it just really scary, and they have to consider blocking it a bit more. We'll have Leviathan soon. 8/12 on the Swain, so we're definitely getting closer there. Let's you punch that, and then you punch this. How does that punching look? That punching looks pretty good, I would dare say. Okay, also it's just to sponge the free Nexus damage. Gotta love the free Nexus damage. Okay, so that's trading, that's fine. Deal 1 to everything, does that benefit us at all? Kind of not really, right? Because it's the same amount of trading, and I can't actually kill Braum despite my best efforts. I get rid of the 2/1 technically if I do it though, and so they have a Poro still. We'd have Disciple, we'd have the 3/3. It does also it does also 3 more damage to their face. I think that might actually be worth just to get the extra damage in. We go down to 9, they're taking 4 here, they have a Poro. Everything is just kind of okay, except for that 4/2, but it was gonna die anyway, so no super big regrets there. That is a new Braum also, so it would have to see new damage. Leviathan's gonna chill for a bit. Babbling Berg, I think we just cast Leviathan, right? Leviathan, they can't hit Bone Scryer, or if they hit Bone Scryer, they take more damage. I should have cast Leviathan there, actually, instead of just passing like a fucking moron, because there's an opportunity for them to not attack then, because they see that I'm holding mana, and they're probably afraid now, so I should have cast Leviathan, because the 5/7's probably going to stick. Again, unless Mini-Morph, but probably no Mini-Morph. That was just stupid. Oh, it's the Heimerbonk! Oh, thank God. Thank you for playing that. Alright, we got the leveled Swain in hand. They can see it. That's okay. They actually only have 1 Fearsome blocker at the moment, and they are casting small turrets. Very, very small turrets. That's a portal that doesn't block anything. It does have lifesteal, but it doesn't block any of the Fearsome. And by Fearsome, I mean you. I do mean this guy in particular. Attacking in with everything would be stupid because of the Nexus pings here. Okay, never mind. I can put the Bone Scryer in the front, I think. Or Leviathan, honestly, but I think Bone Scryer. Oh, they're hitting Leviathan for me. Oh, for the Braum level. Let's just kill. Yeah, let's actually cause him to take a damage anyway, though. Because of this proc. Yep. So there's the Braum. I take an impact. I am impacted by your decisions, sir. And then that doesn't do anything because of the tough damage thingy. Sejuani is almost fucking leveled, which is just wild. That's fucking wild. I haven't even been trying to level her and she's already just doing stuff. Down to 6. I have Braum. That doesn't matter because I have a very leveled Swain. A very, very, very leveled Swain. Okay. Everything has tough. And we get a surrender. That was incredibly easy. That was incredibly easy. Ice Shard, I think, was the right call. There was definitely an argument that I was wasting it a little bit because we weren't doing it on a turn that would have, like, absolutely won us that interaction. But we got the rank up to Plat 3, guys. We're doing it. Masters on the way. So I'm actually going to leave it there, I think. We had that was a pretty fucking successful, I dare say. We got a whole new rank. I got to play with some of the new cards, and we are feeling out the new meta, whatever it is. Love that they got no life still because of the top. I was actually thought they would basically be a net 0, and then I was looking at it, I was like, why why aren't they healing? And then I remembered, oh no, because it actually doesn't deal any damage. Yeah, they literally just dealt extra ping to themselves by doing that. It's hilarious. Anyway, though, thank you all for joining the stream. Don't forget about the tournament on Sunday. I will be hosting the whole thing as well, so if you want to hang out with me instead of watching some football people do stuff, I'll be here. Or if you want to take a break from me and go watch the football people do stuff, whatever floats your boat. I'll be here hosting. Tomorrow I'm also throwing in a morning/afternoon stream of Runeterra, which I never do, just to hype up the tournament a little bit more and to talk about and play some Runeterra until registration for the tournament closes. Don't forget to check out Alzon.com if you're interested in that. I'm on Twitter. Updates are getting posted there. I'm also here, obviously, and I have a server and stuff, and I'm gonna go find somebody else to raid now. Thank you all again for joining. You're amazing. Happy weekend. If it's already the weekend, I hope your weekend is going pretty well. And I'm just gonna go hit up the category and see what's doing. See what's doing. Who's speaking? Who's in English? Not a lot of people. How about this person? I don't know if I have rated this person before. But let's check him out. Anyway, thank you all again for hopping by the stream today. You're all amazing, and I wish you a great rest of your time zone. Happy time zone to you. Hope to see you again tomorrow for the special pre-tournament stream, and also hope to see you on Sunday for the actual tournament, whether or not you are participating. I'm pushing the participation, but if you just want to hang out or watch the meme decks go, or listen to me babble for a few hours, also totally fine. Thank you all again. Me and my wacky, sleepy, tired, interesting brain are gonna go sleep, probably. Probably sleep. And eat some more food. Good night, Internet!